All right, looks like we are just about live. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Sheik G is the first one, I think, in the room. Maybe somebody jumped in before him and I didn't see a bunch of people joined, but welcome, 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 everybody. FTZ116, welcome. He's looking for some XRP updates. Fitz, stick around because we have definitely got some XRP updates coming at you here today. We're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk about the SEC case. We're going to talk about what's going on right now with that and the, of course, the results that are coming very soon. We're also going to talk about the Bitcoin ETF that's about to pop off by BlackRock, the bull run that's about to kick off. Man, if you're an investor, if you're in the crypto space, you better stick around right here on IHodlLife. For those of you in early, don't forget to hit that like and follow. Tristan here at IHodlLife. All right, well, welcome everybody. If you've been on my show here before with the IHodlLife community, you guys know how it works. Give me lots of love, hit that like, hit that follow. If you're not following along already, you definitely want to, because we always do some pretty cool stuff here in the IHodlLife community. Lots of giveaways, lots of community events, and things like that. If you haven't met me already, my name's Tristan. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife. And of course, I hang out with the community, which is you guys, every single Sunday. So now is your chance in the crypto and blockchain and Web3 space to drop your comments, drop your questions, drop your topics, and we'll bring them up today. We are going to talk about XRP, SEC, and what's going on with the coming results very soon. And of course, the upcoming bull run and a couple other things going on in the crypto space. But feel free to drop anything else you want to talk about, and we will bring it up as well. Samir says, salam from Belgium. Belgium. Well, welcome. Samir Sam from Belgium. Thanks for being here. Hello, everybody else jumping into the room. Sweet Dreams is here with us again. Welcome back. Hi from NL. Hey from RSA. Hello to everyone tuning in from New Zealand. Someone else tuning in from Finland. So it looks like we have got some worldwide reach going on right now. And I see someone else here tuning in from Philly. So I just want to say to everybody, happy Father's Day. And if you own XRP, happy Father's Day to your children, because XRP is going to change their life for them. John is here from Ontario, Canada. Right on, John. I'm here in Ontario as well. So props to John for being a hometown buddy with me here. We got Cape Town in the room. We got South Africa in the room. Looks like we got Holland in the room. We got Randy chilling with us from New Jersey. I'm telling you, man, we got everybody worldwide chilling here in the IHodlLife community. So if you're not following along already, make sure to hit that follow. And of course, if you love the content, show me some love. We always want to get those likes up. The more likes we get up, the more free giveaways that we always do here in the IHodlLife community. And speaking of giveaways, I've got some people who won last Sunday. What did we do? We gave away 2 or 3 Xseed Pros. If you don't, jeez, watch out for those on your knee. If you guys don't know what, if you don't know what an Xseed Pro is, it's this guy right here. It's your 24-word seed phrase protection for anyone in the crypto space. If you've got cryptocurrency and you need to keep your 24-word seed phrase safe, because that's how you access your crypto, that is the device on how you do it. You put your 24-word seed phrase in the device like that, and then you seal it closed. And now your 24-word seed phrase is fireproof, waterproof, heavy duty. You can even put locks on it if you want. So these guys are about $110-ish Canadian. So I think that's about $90 US, 80, $90 US. And that is how you protect your 24-word seed phrase. So we gave away 2 or 3 of them last week. Let's take a look here. What do we got here? We got some winners here. Yeah, we gave away 3 of them. So we've got 3 winners from last week right here. All who won themselves an Xseed Pro. And we're going to announce those a little bit later once some more people get some time to join in the room. We just opened up the room, so we'll give some time for some more people to join in. So if you were hanging out here last Sunday, and if you placed an order in the IHodlLife store, your name might be in the winning bucket list. So good luck to everyone. Okay, get myself organized here. All right. Ready to roll. So let's take a look and see someone is jumping in here from New York City. What up to my southern brothers? And someone else is jumping in here from Greece. I see Sweet Dreams is from Ireland. Wow, we are really stretching all over the globe. Yes, GMC, John, there is a BlackRock ETF and it is going to pop off. We're going to talk about that today. This is going to be a major effect to the crypto space, along with what's going on with XRP and the SEC case. So we're going to see some really, really drastic things happen in the next 12 to 18 month window of the crypto space. Someone else is joining us in here from Florida Space Coast. So it looks like we've got lots of people chilling in from everywhere. So welcome everybody and thanks for joining in. If you don't know who I am already, my name is Tristan. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the best cryptocurrency Web3 community, which is of course you guys, and the best Web3 cryptocurrency merchandise store. So if you have any cryptocurrency Web3 needs, you might want to go check out our store. The link is right here in the top of my bio. And for anyone who is new, make sure to hit that follow so you know and get notified when we go live and when we have giveaways and when we have promotions and community events happening. And if you're already following along, well, that means you probably like us. So show us some love and hit that heart. The more hearts we get early in the day, the bigger that number gets. And the bigger that number gets early in the day, the more giveaways we do for lucky people in the IHodlLife community. And you guys know, if you've been following along, I love giving shit away to awesome people. I see someone else tuning in here from the United Kingdom. We've got someone chilling in here with us from Chicago. Welcome Elizabeth from Chicago. Welcome Stephen from Idaho. Welcome user 904 from North Dakota, Midwest. Yeah, baby. Bread boy chilling in Arizona, cooking us some bread. Now, Kidstone drops the first question that jumped out at me, and his first question is, how do I buy XRP? Now, for a lot of you in the United States, this is a pretty big question. Okay, how do I buy XRP? I keep hearing about this XRP. Now, ideally, you're going to think of buying it like a traditional stock. You're going to be looking for a broker. You're going to be looking for some kind of a bank to give you access to it or something like that. But cryptocurrency is all done by yourself. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your cell phone and you're going to download an application. And what that application is an online bank. Just like doing online banking, you're going to download an app that is an online cryptocurrency exchange. And you're going to attach your bank account to that online cryptocurrency exchange the same way that you attach your bank account to a PayPal account or something like that. And then once you attach it to that account, you're going to buy and download from your credit card or your debit card your own cryptocurrency, your own options. There's nobody that's going to help you. There's no dialogue with anyone. In fact, I need to tell you right now, anything in the crypto space, if you're having dialogue with somebody, you're being scammed. Pay attention. Any dialogue with somebody one-on-one, you're being scammed. Nobody is going to help you. Try calling customer service and get them to walk you through it one-on-one. There's nobody going to fucking help you. They'll send you emails with instructions on what to do, but nobody's going to guide you and walk you through it. So anyone sending you a message, meet me on WhatsApp. I work for this company, Crypto.com. I work for Coinbase. Who knows what they might claim? Just remember, dialogue, scam. So once again, going back to how do I buy XRP, which a lot of you want to know. Again, I will remind you, you do it all by yourself. There's no bank that's going to help you. There's no intermediary that's going to help you. The app that you download, the exchange to buy it from, it's not even going to help you. You're going to do it all on your own. Keep that in mind first and foremost. If anyone's helping you, you're being scammed. So now you've got your phone. Now you went on here and you watched some TikToks, you watched some YouTubes, you did some research and you found out, okay, I live in the United States. I want to buy XRP. I already understand XRP to buy in the United States. So I need to download this app or this location where I can go and I can attach my bank account and I can buy XRP. Now the question becomes, what is the app? What app can I download to access XRP? And the answer to that is not easy. The reason the answer is not easy is because the app changes depending on where you might live. Certain apps you can download if you live in a certain demographic area and it works fine, connects with your bank, lets you buy, lets you sell very easily. And then you live one state over and it doesn't work for you. It's restricted in your area because of all the fucked up lack of regulation in the crypto space that's going on in the United States. So you might have to try to access 2 or 3 or 4 different exchanges until you find an exchange that gives you access to that trading pair. And if you don't know what a trading pair is, you're not ready to buy any XRP yet anyway. You need to go find out what a trading pair is. Normally your trading pair is going to be USDT or USDC or potentially Bitcoin or potentially Ethereum. So again, if you don't know what a trading pair is, before you run around panic, how do I buy XRP? I hear it's the next golden thing. You're right, it is the next golden thing, and you definitely should be owning some, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, that's just my opinion, but you should definitely be owning some. But before you go buy it, you must understand why you own the asset, and you also must understand how you acquire and how you own and how you have custody of the asset. And once again, if someone's helping you, you're being scammed. So going back back to you've now done some research. You found out, okay, I live in the United States. I'm able to use, and I'm going to throw a couple names out there, so get your pens and papers ready. A couple exchanges or apps that you can download, which is an online crypto exchange. KuCoin is the one that I really like to use. I live in Canada. It also works in the United States. KuCoin, Kucoin, KuCoin. The other one that I really like for the United States is Coinbase. We're going to talk about Coinbase because the SEC just dropped a lawsuit against Coinbase, but they're not going anywhere. You'll see they're going to have a settlement. We'll talk about that after. Coinbase is a really, really good one. Very, very good for new people. Very simple to onboard. Very simple to connect your bank account and very simple to buy. But the problem is you can't buy XRP on Coinbase. Not right now. Anyway, probably never. Anyway, so you might want to try KuCoin. You might want to try BitTrue. BitRue. BitTrue. And the last one you might want to try, which a lot of people in the United States have said they've had success with, is Uphold. UPHOLD. And from what I understand, they'll hold your cryptocurrency for 4 days on the exchange. And then after those 4 days, you can then send the cryptocurrency off the exchange to your offline wallet, which is the next step that you need to learn. Number one, okay, I understand I want to buy XRP. Number two, okay, I'm going to download where I can buy, and I'm going to connect my bank account, and I'm going to get buy ready, and no one's going to help me. I'm going to do it all by myself. And number three, I hit the buy button. It took money out of my debit card or my credit card. I now have XRP on an exchange, and now I need to send it to my offline wallet. That's it. That's the whole process right there of owning and having self-custody of XRP, and it's literally that easy. You don't need to be a finance person. You don't need to be a broker. You don't need to look at crazy charts and make it all confusing. You just need to do enough research to find out, okay, I live in this location. What exchange can I locate based on my location where I can access certain assets? And I got extra news for you. If you want to get into the crypto space and you want to acquire a few different types of cryptos, you might need 2 or 3 or 4 different exchanges that you have on your phone that you download to give you access to different exchanges, because different exchanges will give you access to different cryptos. As an example, I have my phone here in front of me. If I go to my crypto page, which is this one right here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 locations where I can buy, exchange, or sell crypto. 7 of them. And that gives me access to all the cryptos that I want. Plus Uniswap and decentralized exchanges, which I won't get into right now. That's another level of complication. We'll get there next time. But decentralized exchanges as opposed to a centralized exchange. And then, of course, you can do swaps for a lot of other cryptocurrencies. However, if you're using the Ethereum blockchain, you can expect gas fees to be out of control for you if you're new, because you're not going to understand how to use them or when to use them. And it's going to cost you a lot of money to make transactions. Don't make small transactions when you're using Ethereum. Anyway, I digressed. Let's go back to getting crypto. I live in the United States. And I want to buy some XRP. So I've now done some research and I found out that I live in whatever state and Uphold will work for me. So I go on to Uphold, I set up myself an account, and I now connect my bank account. After I've connected my bank account, I've now hit the buy signal. And I'll do it on crypto.com to give you an example. This is crypto.com, which might work in the United States. It might not. They're having some regulatory issues after they just spent $700 billion buying the Los Angeles Stadium. They're now going to get their ass kicked out of the United States due to regulatory issues, which is kind of interesting, but that's another story. Anyway, I'm using crypto.com. It works great in Canada, and it's one of the ones that I like to use, one of the 7 that I have. Okay, so here I am. I'm on the exchange. You can see there's $7 on there. Do you know why? Because you don't leave your crypto on the exchange. Once it's on the exchange, you send it off to your offline wallet. And if you don't have an offline wallet yet, hit the link in my bio and go buy yourself one. So there you are. You're on the exchange. Now you can see right there, it says buy, it says sell, it says deposit, it says pay. So I'm just going to go to buy. Boom, hit the buy button. Now it's going to say, what do you want to buy? I'm going to type in XRP in the little search bar. XRP. Boom, there it is. XRP Ripple, XRP Ripple, Ripple XRP, same thing, just in case you don't know. They do that sometimes to trick you. I type in XRP here and Ripple pops up. So if I was searching in here looking for XRP, I wouldn't find it. I would have to be searching for Ripple, but because I search engined it, there it is. So now I'm going to select Ripple. Okay, so there it is. And now it's asking me. It automatically does that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch right here, and I'm going to type in how much I want. So instead of XRP, I'm going to switch this. See this little arrow right here? I'm going to touch that so I switch it to dollars, if I can do it backwards on my camera. There we go. So it's in dollars. So now I can say, okay, let's buy $100 of XRP. And you can see I get 200 XRP for $100. That's basically saying XRP right now is at 50 cents, which is great because that means one of my trades went through today. Hey, it's at 50 cents. Perfect. I digress. Another story. Anyway, so there we are. We got our $100, and you can see it's going to ask me, am I going to buy it with cash or am I going to buy it with crypto? If I already have crypto on the exchange, I can buy it with other crypto. If I don't have crypto on the exchange, which I shouldn't, then I'm going to be able to buy it with cash. But it's going to ask me what kind of cash. So right here, you can see I'm going to hit cash wallet. And it's going to give me a selection. I won't hold that to show you all, but it's going to give me a selection of all my attached credit cards, bank accounts, etc. that allow me to buy. So I'm going to choose the one that I want to pay with. And then all I'm going to do on the very bottom is I'm going to hit the buy button. Boom, hit buy, and I'm going to receive 199 XRP onto my exchange. And then I'm just going to send it from the exchange with the withdraw button all the way to my wallet. Withdraw, and it asks me what address am I going to send it to. Well, I'm going to pull up my sweet little digital smart wallet, and then I'm just going to pull up my XRP QR code. So now I've bought my XRP. It's sitting on the exchange. Doesn't matter what it is. I use crypto.com as an example. Doesn't matter what exchange it is. Let's log into my wallet. You now bought your XRP. Doesn't matter how much it is. It's sitting on the exchange. You've now purchased yourself a smart wallet here that you got from IHodlLife. And there's Ripple. There's XRP on the wallet. Okay, so we're going to press XRP, and there's our QR code. See that right there? There's the QR code. So now when I'm on the exchange, crypto.com, I'm going to go withdraw, and it asks me what address do I want to send. I'm just going to hit the little scan button, and I'm going to scan that symbol right there. And I'll show you this. Let's go in here for a moment. It might not show me because I don't have any Ripple on this account, but let's try it anyway. Let's try it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to hit transfer. I hit transfer, withdraw, external wallet, and then it's going to pull up a QR code and scan. Boom. And then it's going to scan instantly over once I authorize the scan. It's as simple as that. I hope everybody understood that. I hope that made sense. For anyone wondering, how do I buy XRP? Number one, find out which exchange works based on your demographic location or where you live. Once you figure that out, you can see that trading pair. You might be able to just buy, likely you can't just go on the exchange like I just did and just buy XRP directly with your wallet or with your bank card. Normally you won't be able to do that. Most exchanges, you're going to have to go on there, you're going to have to buy USDT with your money from your bank account, or USDC, which is a stable coin, from your bank account, and then you'll be able to swap that USDT or USDC over to XRP or Ripple, or you might have to buy Bitcoin and then swap it over. And that's why I said it's important for you to understand trading pairs. You must understand what XRP can trade with in case the exchange doesn't allow you to buy the XRP directly, like that one just did in an example, allowed me to buy it directly. Let me give you another example. Let's open up KuCoin, the one that I was just talking about. There's KuCoin. I like this exchange. That's the exchange I use to trade my cryptocurrency. So let's go on here to, we can see at the very bottom, there's a button here that says markets. You see that? So we're going to go down here, if I can hit the button right, to markets. Sorry, I don't want to hit markets. I want to hit trade. Going to hit trade, and you can see right there, right on my screen already is XRP USDT, because that's the one I generally trade. I trade XRP. So right there, XRP and USDT is already showing, and if you don't have that on your screen, you're just going to touch where it says that, and then it gives you a search bar on the top where you can type in what you want. So you can type in on the top here, XRP, and it's going to show me all the XRP trading pairs, and I can choose the one that I want. Obviously, I've already selected XRP/USDT. That's the trading pair, XRP/USDT. USDT is the cryptocurrency that's pegged to the US dollar, so it's supposed to be stable. So let's take a look here. I've got my XRP/USDT. Now, if I wanted to buy, how does this work on KuCoin? Because I generally don't buy here. Let's see, how do I buy? All right, so right here, right on their main screen, right on the main screen, you can see right there, buy crypto. So boom, let's hit that. Let's see if it lets us buy XRP directly, or if we have to buy something and then use a trading pair so you understand what I'm talking about. So let's hit this buy button right here and see what happens. So it's asking me what I want to buy. Automatically, it pulled up USDT Tether. So likely I'm going to have to buy the USDT Tether, and then I'm going to be able to swap it over to XRP. So let's just take a look here. I'm going to touch here. And I'm going to see if I can get that to open. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get it to just buy XRP directly. Let's see. Let's type in. Oh, no, it doesn't. Those are the only ones it lets me buy directly. Lets me buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, KuCoin coin, or USDC, which is the other stable coin I told you, and USDT. You see that? Those are the only ones it lets me buy. So likely if I want to swap to XRP, I'm going to be able to swap USDT, I'm going to be able to swap USDC, and I'm probably going to be able to swap Bitcoin. But I use USDT. So we're going to go to USDT, you see that? And we're going to buy with our Interact, or with a transfer wire, or with a third party, or with the bank card that we already have connected, however you choose to do it. Remember I said download the app, connect your bank account or your credit card, however you choose to do that. Just like connecting a PayPal account, it's very simple. Go through the steps. And now you're going to type in how much do you want to buy. You want to buy $500? Okay, and you hit purchase. Now you're going to have $500 of USDT. Now we're going to go back to the trading screen. So back to the main screen. And we're going to hit trade. Now that we have $500 in USDT, hit the trade button. There we go. Hit the trade button. And now you see XRP USDT. It's going to let me buy or sell. So right now it says buy XRP. I already have USDT now. I bought it with my credit card or bank account, whichever you chose. I now have 500 USDT. So now I can go here and I can buy however much I want. So I can type right in here, how much do I want to buy? Let's say 100%. I can buy 100% and it will automatically tell me how much XRP I'm getting based on the 100% of my $500 worth of USDT. Or I can get 50% and have half XRP, half USDT, so on and so forth. Maybe I only want half XRP and then I want to use the other half of the USDT as a trading pair to trade into something else. You understand what I mean? So this is why trading pairs is very important, and that's how you could use an exchange like that to buy and access XRP with a trading pair XRP USDT or XRP USDC. Either one works fine as trading pairs, and sometimes XRP Bitcoin can be a trading pair. So I hope that made sense to everybody. I'm going to jump into the comments here and see what I missed. Hopefully that made sense to everyone on buying XRP. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who is a daddy. All the dads out there, I hope you're having a great day. SCE says, what is the best crypto wallet? Go hit the link in my bio for the best crypto merchandise. Yes, Michael Hall, we are a merchant as well. B. Rudo says he thinks that Ripple is going to lose to the SEC. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Kidstone, I hope that answered your question on how you acquire or how you buy XRP. Thank you for those of you who sent gifts, but I don't really need your gifts. Keep your cents and your pennies. Keep your cents. And just hit that like. Hit that like. We want to get those likes always up. The more likes that we get, the more that my video gets just randomly shown on people's For You page. And that's how we capture new people into the space. New people that are just chilling on their phone, scrolling through. They see my big ugly mug and they're like, look at this funny guy. And 5 minutes later, hooked on cryptocurrency, just like you. So hit that like. You don't need to send me gifts. You don't need to do anything like that. Just hit that like and share it to someone that you don't even know. You don't even know that they're going to join this room because you and 10 other people hit that like. And of course, the bigger that number gets, we also do giveaways for the community. So it's a double, it's a double win scenario just for doing a little bit of finger action. And if you enjoy the content, I'm doing the mouth action. So you guys please do the finger action. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for those of you that participate. Sweet Dreams says, I really like your live. Keep it up. Hey, thanks, Sweet Dreams. I really like doing the lives. I really like hanging out with the community. And that's why we do that every Sunday. So I really like it too. So it's mutual. Mutual love. What up from Kelowna? Pappy Stinson says he's been seeing a lot of folks saying that XRP is a stable coin and it's not going to move much in price. Well, if XRP is a stable coin, that's a very good possibility. But what they don't factor in is the factor that XRP can't be a stable coin at $1. It would have to be a stable coin at a significantly higher number to be able to handle the on-demand liquidity of the world's transactions of money. So the worldwide money movement between banks, between institutions, between countries, the on-demand liquidity required for that operation, it couldn't be 1 XRP equate to $1. It just wouldn't make sense. There would be too much of a transaction cost to move up. Why would you move 1 million XRP when you could just move one and make one worth $1 million. This is why XRP will eventually reach $1 million. Whether it's owned by individuals like us by the time it reaches that price is likely not possible. However, once it becomes unavailable to people in the future, for that reason, the price will eventually go to those numbers, which is why we call XRP to $1 million. Whether it takes 20 years, 30 years, or 50 years, that infrastructure is going to house the world money and be the on-demand liquidity source. So could XRP be a stable coin? Yeah, but it's not going to be a stable coin at $1. It's going to be a stable coin at $1,000, or maybe a stable coin at 10 grand, or maybe a stable coin at 100 grand, or maybe a stable coin at the price that it currently is right now on the private ledger, $320,000, or maybe a stable coin at $500,000, or maybe a stable coin at 1 million. None of that matters other than the fact I know that it's not going to be a stable coin at $1. So don't be fooled to think that a stable coin only means $1. What is an ETF? An ETF is financial fuckery. That's what an ETF is. An ETF is, remember how I just showed all you guys how you can go buy cryptocurrency yourself, how you can just take the app, download it, buy it with your bank card, buy your own crypto? Well, an ETF is for all the people who are too fucking lazy or too fucking stupid to do what I just explained. That simple scenario that I just explained. It's just too difficult for them to try a few times and figure that out. So what do? They go to somebody else. And they say, I need access to cryptocurrency. And that somebody else says, oh, well, we have something called an ETF. And what that means is you give us money. Give us your money. And then we're going to go buy the cryptocurrency because you're too fucking stupid to buy it yourself, but we're not going to tell you that. You give us the money, and then we're going to go buy the cryptocurrency ourselves. We're going to buy a whole bunch of it with your money and his money and her money and their money and all the people's money that are too fucking stupid to just do it themselves. So because you're used to banking. So just give me your money. And then we're going to go and we're going to buy all this cryptocurrency. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little piece of paper called an ETF that says you own this much of all of that crypto. And as all of that crypto grows, because we know what to do with our crypto and you don't, you're stupid. And as we make all that crypto make more money, we're going to give a little bit of that profit that we make back to you for the little bit that you own. Does that make sense to you? Okay, now here's your ETF. How much do you want to give me? 10 grand? Okay, give me your 10 grand. Here's your little piece of paper that says that we own 10 grand worth of Bitcoin in your name, you stupid fuck. Okay. That's what an ETF is. Now, an ETF for BlackRock is on institutional level. So it's not for the individual I was just describing that's too lazy to download an app, connect his bank card, buy it, send it to an offline wallet. It's not just for the person. It's for the company who's too lazy to do that. It's for the financial institution who's too lazy to do that. It's people who have so much money that it's in the trillions, and BlackRock doesn't want them to know that you can do that. And they're just going to say, hey, everyone, with all your money invested in us, don't worry about this new crypto stuff. You don't need to understand it. Just give us your money. We're going to invest in it. It's a safe asset class now. Just keep giving us the money you have in the past. We've been successful for you already, making you money by giving it to us. So we're going to do the same thing in the crypto space. That's it. That's all an ETF is. Here's a piece of paper that gives our investors, which for BlackRock equates to trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. Here's a piece of paper that now gives all of our investors access to say, you know what, I want to own Bitcoin or other cryptos in my portfolio. Give me some. Give me some pieces of paper that says that's now in my portfolio. Okay, how much money would you like to give us? Simple as that. That's what an ETF is. An ETF is, I'm a company. If I were to offer you an ETF, it would be like me saying, okay, guys, you know, it's really hard for you to invest crypto on your own. So everybody just give me your money and I'm going to go buy some Bitcoin. And then when it goes up in price, I'll give all of you back some money from the profits. That would be like an ETF. And the receipt that you would get from me to prove that you've put some money in and you're going to get a return from it would be your ETF. Or that's what we would call the process, an ETF. Basically, an electronic transfer of funds or an electronic opportunity for you to invest and grab an asset that you currently couldn't get access to. And I'm the operator that's giving you access to this asset. And by giving you access to this asset, I'm creating a benefit for you, which is why I'm offering you a service such as a crypto ETF, aka you're too stupid to go buy your own fucking crypto. Sorry for the swearing. I get passionate about it. What up, South Africa? Yes, Uphold works. A bunch of people in the United States are reporting that Uphold seems to be the best one that works for them to access XRP. I wouldn't mind if somebody drops in the comments, or maybe a few people drop in the comments so that it's duplicated the answer. Can you buy XRP directly? on Uphold. I don't use Uphold. It doesn't work where I am in Canada. So on Uphold, can you buy XRP directly with your credit card, or do you have to buy USDT or USDC or Bitcoin and then trade it? I want to know, so please drop that in the comments for me, for anyone who's purchased on Uphold. And please give me patience on answering that, because I can see there's already 100 comments I haven't got to, so we're going to scroll through some of those here quickly. Grizzly says Uphold works. Logan McKenna, don't ever tell anyone how much XRP you have, or you will become target of a hacker, and then you will end up with 0 XRP because your crypto will get hacked. Never tell anyone how much you have. Ripple is a company, not crypto. Well, actually, Ripple is a company that has a technology called an overledger, and this overledger operates with an asset called XRP. So don't give me this Ripple's not XRP, XRP's not Ripple. The only benefit of XRP being an independent asset of the company Ripple is the fact that that therefore makes it not a security. That Ripple could disappear and the asset can still exist. Therefore, it's not a security. They're not pegged together. XRP is not only reliable on Ripple, once again, reinforcing the fact that it's not a security. However, they're still tied together in the aspect that Ripple's technology that they offer to all the partners that they have around the world is the opportunity to move liquidity back and forth using their overledger and the asset XRP. So they go hand in hand and they operate with each other, even though technically they are two separate things. One's the asset not owned by Ripple. Just a ton of it is owned by Ripple. It's technically independent of the company, which is the genius in it. And then Ripple itself is the company that operates the technology that uses that asset to make an operation that is going to change the world on how we move money. So it doesn't matter that Ripple is a company or XRP is the asset. You just need to know that Ripple and XRP are hand in hand the same thing. There is no way that Ripple's overledger is going to be used in the future without using XRP. It's just not going to happen. What do I think about Ledger Nano X? I think you should go watch my YouTube and check out some of my previous videos, because we've talked a lot about Ledger Nano X and the new problem that they have with the API available to access 24-word seed phrases. So for that reason, I no longer promote them. Go to our store, spend some more money, and get some better equipment. Anna says, can you be my broker? Well, I do actually offer broker services, but I'm not cheap because I know what I'm doing. So feel free to send me an email, Tristan@IHodlLife.com, or customer service at IHodlLife.com. And there is broker services, and it's based on dollar value or percentages. So if you're up for it and you really want to make some investment opportunity, then we can sit down and we can have a conversation about it. But I will remind you, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a crypto nerd that thinks he knows what he's talking about. How do you off-ramp large amounts? Well, that's easy. I bundle it all up into cash, I put it into a van, and I store it down by the river like everybody else. Desmond Brown says that he's been chilling here with me since day one. What up, Desmond? Me and Des, we go way back. We homies, bro. Do I like Quant? I think Quant has big guns, BB guns. So get your guns out and shoot yourself down some Quant. Andy Thom says crypto is dead and so are the 76ers. I believe with the second one, he could be correct. But the first one, for anyone that says crypto is dead, like seriously, you haven't done any research. Either you're really stupid or you're just trying to be devil's advocate because you just want some attention. Because it's very clear to see that crypto, and when I say crypto, I don't mean money, I mean elliptic curved cryptography and blockchain, which are not currencies, they're technologies, kind of like the internet is a technology. It's going to engulf every aspect of your life. Every aspect of your life in the next 5 years. Your phone, if you have a cell phone, is going to move away from the internet and it's going to be blockchain based. It's going to be based on Solana. It's going to be based on Ethereum. It's going to be based on some other super fast blockchain network, XRPL ledger, whatever you want. It's going to be based on a blockchain, not on an HTTPS internet. HTTPS internet is yesterday, and today we're moving all of our platforms over onto blockchain for frictionless movement, speed, security, pseudonymous transactions, and the list goes on for all the benefits of why blockchain is a better layer platform than what cryptocurrency is. So once again, I'll remind you, crypto is not currency. It's a technology, just like the internet was a technology. And in 1993, a bunch of morons, just like Andy Thom said, oh, the internet's dead. No one will adopt it. People need people. No one's going to have a virtual store. We need to shake hands and see. Stupid people that can't see the future. Of course, crypto's not dead. It's going to engulf everything. Wherever you live, Andy Thom, your dollars, your Canadian dollars, your US dollars, your Euro dollars, your Australian dollars, whatever dollars you use, they're going to be a crypto soon. And all what I mean by that is you're going to get a digital version. You're no longer going to have a $20 bill. You're only going to have a $20 credit on an app. And what you don't realize, because you don't do any research, is that $20 credit runs on the blockchain, not on the internet anymore. Try doing some research. Andy Thom. Jeez, you guys I love the comments. You guys are freaking awesome. There's so many comments I can't even keep up. We haven't even got into the topics yet. So go ahead and hit that like if you like the content, hit that like. So someone from Boston, Massachusetts says, it's really easy to buy XRP on Uphold. So that's really great to know if you're in Boston or Boston area. Kevin Perry says this ledger is still safe to use. In my opinion, and once again, it's just my opinion, no, I don't like the details that are going on with them anymore. Nixter says he used KuCoin and he was able to purchase XRP. That's great. So obviously, Nixter, you understood how to buy some USDT and then be able to swap it for some XRP. And if your XRP is now sitting on that exchange, you need to send it off of there to your offline wallet. And depending on where you're sending it, make sure you check if you need to use the memo or not. If there's a QR code, you can just send it. If there's no QR code, you're going to have to type in the memo, which is the address. And then there's going to be like a little number that goes with it, 3479865. Pay attention. And remember, everyone, no matter what crypto you have, before you finish doing a send a test first. If you just went on any exchange and you bought any crypto, don't try to send it to another wallet all in one. Send $5 or $10 or $20. Don't worry about paying a little bit of gas fees. You'd rather pay $10 in a gas fee or $6 in a gas fee or even $30 in a gas fee to not make a mistake and not lose all of your money. So trust me on that one. When you're sending to a new wallet, a new address that you haven't sent to before, send a small amount first, make sure it got there. Okay, it's correct, and then send the bulk of your funds over. That one will save you mistakes. And someone says, yes, they were able to buy it on KuCoin just directly right from their bank account. Someone else is saying on Uphold directly from their bank account. So for everyone in the United States asking how to access XRP, at least for the time being, thank you, Uphold. I have big love for you, Uphold, for giving access to XRP to people of the United States. And a lot of the other exchanges have completely bitched out due to the SEC, and they're not allowing citizens access to these assets. And in my opinion, you should be locked up in jail for removing people's right to invest in the greatest opportunity that anyone has ever had. That's what you're doing. You're removing people's rights. That's why I say exchanges that have bitched out, and even Coinbase, who I like very much, has bitched out and dropped XRP as an asset. So I'd like to see all of them relisting it. So big thumbs up to Uphold, big thumbs up to BitTrue, big thumbs up to KuCoin, who are still giving access to the world for XRP. And I hope that lasts for a while, and it may not. So grab your XRP while you can. Once again, not financial advice. Tristan here at IHodlLife. Always do your own research and make your own decisions. And more importantly, take responsibility for your own decisions. Is XDC better than XLM? Someone says, all I know is X marks the spot. XRP, XLM, XDC, XXX marks the spot. For anyone really paying attention right now, let me just say that one more time. XXX marks the spot. If you only invested in those 3 X coins, you could potentially change your life. No, you will change your life. Guaranteed, you will. Just on those 3. I definitely advise diversification, but I'd be ballsy enough to say that just those 3 could change your life. No, I'll be ballsier and say those 3 will change your life. Trek Boys says, find a way to get XRP and hold it, guys. And Trek Boy, I completely, or Trek Boys, I completely agree with you. I really hope everyone gets an opportunity to acquire some XRP. And I know that it's less than 1% of the world that will acquire it. I know. If I tell everybody I know, and I do lives until it goes to a crazy mooned number, there's still only going to be a very limited amount of people that will actually take the processes and steps to own some. Most people will hear about it, think about it, him and haw about it, and 10 years later be like, man, why didn't I buy it when I heard about it? The same way that we all did that with Bitcoin. All of us that are buying XRP, who do take the steps, we likely know that exact feeling. Oh, I could have bought that Bitcoin 10 years ago. I heard about it. Someone mentioned it. And because you experienced that then, now you're able to say, okay, well, I can see how XRP could be the next one who's going to do that. So I'm going to go grab some. Worst case scenario, I lost whatever I invested. It went to zero. Tristan was an idiot. He didn't know what he was talking about. Crypto was dead. Andy Thom was absolutely right. And, now I lost my money. Be ready for that. Expect that. Count on that being one of the scenarios. But don't enter investing thinking that that's going to be the end result. That's just a result that if it occurs, you're going to be like, all right, well, I anticipated that could be a possibility, but I really thought, and that's why, investing comes with risk. So in my opinion, you should be hitting those X spots. That's what she said. Yeah. So Love Thy Neighbor says, couldn't Ripple just make ZRP? And I'm going to talk about this for a moment since we're talking about Ripple, SEC. That's the topic of the day today. Someone asks a question, well, couldn't Ripple just make ZRP or make some other cryptocurrency to use on their ledger? Well, sure they could. And other people will ask another question beyond that, and they'll say, well, the feds are past Ripple, so wouldn't they just make their own coin? Why would they use Ripple? Well, you have to understand that the feds don't have the overledger technology that Ripple has. Ripple has ownership of a technology that the feds don't have, that the banking system doesn't have. It's a new technology, and it's revolutionizing the banking sector to a position where all of those people who had control of it have no choice but to work with this new technology. They've already tried to make their own. They already stalled it for 2 years with a lawsuit so they could try to duplicate and make their own, and they weren't able to succeed. They even made Stellar Lumens, XLM, a photocopycat of XRP, and they still couldn't push XRP aside and take the number one spot. They couldn't. For anyone out there who wonders if XRP is going to be valuable in the future, did you hear what I just said? They beat the greatest financial and elite people in the world. They literally said, you can't compete with what we have. We made it better already. We've got it. So now they have no choice but to adopt it, which is why Bank of America was against Ripple and now they're partnered with them. Because they were previously probably going to try and go use JPM coin or something. JP Morgan's stablecoin, or maybe Onyx coin, JP Morgan's RWA asset blockchain, or maybe FedNow creates their own blockchain, but none of them were able to do it. They attempted. They even created Stellar Lumens. None of them were able to do it. And even when they created Stellar Lumens, they still couldn't photocopy XRP. XRP is still going to be the on-demand liquidity between institutions, and Stellar Lumens changed its course, and it's going to be the on-demand liquidity now for the people. It's going to be the world cryptocurrency. When you open up your phone and you want to exchange dollars, between countries, between tokens, between anything, you're going to be on the Stellar Lumens blockchain. You're going to be using Stellar Lumens to pay gas fees. You're going to be exchanging and making transactions and doing everything in the Lumens. And the businesses and the institutions and the banks and the FedNows and all those guys behind us who we don't even know, we just call them the elite, they're going to be doing the same thing using XRP. Specialized knowledge right there on the table for you to utilize as you choose. So that is exactly why they would never create another cryptocurrency. Why would XRP, if they have the power of owning that technology and nobody else is going to be able to duplicate it, why would they try to duplicate what they've already created that's already working? Why? What would that make sense? I'm Tristan. I've created a machine that works and it can do something and nobody else can duplicate it. Why would I try to make another one of that one? Why wouldn't I just say, okay, well, now you have to use mine because I'm the one that has the answer? So it doesn't make sense. Why would XRP create something else? That would be stupid. Well, we already have this huge reserve of XRP, so why would we create something else and give the value to that and then all what we hold becomes worthless? That's a good idea, eh, guys? No, you're fucking fired. So of course they're not going to create a new asset. The only thing is the Fed now could try to create a different asset on top of the XRPL ledger using their on-demand liquidity technology, which XRP won't allow them to use without using the asset of XRP's choice. or Ripple's choice, therefore being XRP automatically forced. So there's no reason why they would create. Now, there is going to be other tokens that will be created on the XRPL ledger for different use cases, but XRP will still be the on-demand liquidity token for institutional money. How's that Tristan coin? I didn't make a Tristan coin. Don't anyone make a Tristan coin. If anyone makes a Tristan coin, I'm coming to your house personally to beat the fuck out of you. Like, seriously. Yes, that's a threat. Arr, come get me. I should be careful with that before I know it. Hi, Gary. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. See you in video cord next week. All right, geez, you guys are awesome with the comments. Awesome with the comments. If you enjoyed the content, everyone, please hit those likes. We want to get those likes up. I can see that we already have 24.9, so we're just about at 25,000 likes. We want to try to get all the way to 100,000. So anytime I'm dropping content that you're enjoying, throw a few finger motions in, chill out for a little bit. You hear some more content you like, throw some more fingers. If everyone does that on kind of a, intermittent basis, we should be getting a constant climb almost of those. And once again, I want to say thank you to those of you who actually take the time to throw in a couple likes. And if you're not following along already, please hit the follow button. And at the very bottom of the screen, in case you guys don't know, there's this little curved arrow. You can hit that little curved arrow and it will share the live out to random people. So you get to also be an affiliate of helping new people onboard into cryptocurrency just simply by hitting the share button. And some random person is going to get me stuck on their For You page, and hopefully we can hook them into the Web3 space and open their eyes to opportunity. This is a really good comment. Someone says, I think this is Nixter, he says, Frank, you can buy on KuCoin in New York City. And I hear that in New York City, it's extremely hard to get XRP. It's really, really hard. Everyone says in New York City, you can't buy XRP. So please share that information to anyone in the New York area. It sounds as though KuCoin is the one you want to go check out. You can try Uphold, you can try BitTrue, you can try some other ones, but it sounds like KuCoin will work in New York, and I know New York has been a problem area. I've heard a lot of people making comments that they can't access it, so I'm really glad that you shared that information. Thank you. Hey, Jimmy, welcome. Chilling with us from Greece. We have got arms reaching all over the world. And just so you guys know, if you've dropped comments and I didn't talk about them or didn't bring it up, it's because there's literally like 300 comments I haven't even got to. So I just kind of like skipped through them. So, no hard love. But if you really need your comment answered, then just ask it a couple more times. But maybe give me a few minutes because I've got 100 more comments or 200 I still need to get through. I see lots of people saying that they like the X coins, XRP, XLM, XDC, XXX, and I will be the first one to jump on the train of saying X marks the spot. If you only did a portfolio of X coins, you'd make bank. Army says we need to boycott BlackRock. Well, I mean, the good thing about BlackRock is their ETF. When BlackRock launches their ETF, it's going to onboard trillions of dollars into Bitcoin. Like, think about it right now. Bitcoin's, the market cap for crypto as a whole is 1.4 trillion, 1.3, 1.4 trillion. Last bull run, it went to about 2.2, 2.3 trillion. If BlackRock ETF gets approved, it's already stated right now, they're just waiting for approval. If it gets approved and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 trillion dollars rolls into Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going to 10 times. Do you have any idea what the alt market is going to do if Bitcoin 10 times? Anybody hear what I just said? I hope that this Bitcoin ETF goes live for BlackRock. I hope that all these stupid people out there that aren't going to go own crypto on their own are just going to be like, here, BlackRock, let's just flood our trillions of dollars in there because we trust you. And it's easier that way because it's going to flood the cryptocurrency market as a whole from a market cap of 1.4 trillion instantly to like 50 trillion, 60 trillion, 70 trillion dollars. There you go for all you idiots out there who keep saying, oh, market cap, it can't go to here. It has a market cap. But what about market cap? But what about market cap? But the market cap won't let it go to there. But the market cap's only 1.4 trillion. Yeah, well, what do you think happens when we add 50 trillion? And that's just BlackRock. That's just BlackRock. Not the world's value, not the banks, not the fiat infrastructure, not the ownership of everyone that has value in the world. Holy man, the numbers are bigger than you can think. Steve Max says, what up, man? Happy Father's Day. Stay blessed, and I love the content. So Steve Mac, thanks. I'm glad you love my content. Please hit that like and follow to show some love, and of course, share the live. And I want you guys to know that I got big love for you too. That's why I spend my Sundays with the IHodlLife community. And that is you guys. Tiffany Barton says, is XRP a coin or a process? XRP is a coin. XRP is a coin that runs on a blockchain or a ledger called the XRPL ledger. And Ripple is a company. This backwards camera's got me off screen. Ripple is a company that owns a technology that allows money to move back and forth from point A to B on this ledger using the asset XRP very quickly with no friction, speed, cost, efficiency. So for example, country A wants to send money to country B. Normally, country A has to have money from country A and money from country B on hand to be able to make a payment over to the other country. Or this country is going to take the money of the other country and charge them a fee to transfer it over. So either way, they can't exchange money unless each one has a bunch of each other's money, which is a nostro vostro account, which means my country, if I want to do business with your country, I have to have this bank account full of your fucking money that I can't use for anything unless I want to make a trade with you. And you have to do the same thing. You got to keep a big bank account of my fucking money, of my country, that you're not going to spend in your country. You're just going to hang on to it so that we can make trade between ourselves. Instead of doing that, we're going to have an in-between token called XRP. You don't have to have any of my country's currency, and I don't have to have any of your country's currency. We're both just going to have XRP, and we're going to exchange the XRP, and the XRP will equate to, that's why XRP won't be a stable coin. The XRP will then equate to whatever the value of that currency is, and exchangeable the same a US dollar would exchange to the price of a bar of gold. XRP will become the in-between, on-demand liquidity token in between. So what is XRP? It's a digital coin. And that digital coin allows value A and value B to swap between each other without value A and value B having different properties or different positions or different shape, meaning US dollar, Canadian dollar. This US dollar doesn't need to become a Canadian dollar, and this Canadian dollar doesn't need to become a US dollar. They just stay as they are, and the value between them exchanges using the in-between on-demand liquidity token. NATO says, XRP is my biggest holding other than XLM. I've bought and held since 2015 and it's not going anywhere. Well, that's because it's not supposed to go anywhere yet. You only bought in 2015. XRP is not supposed to go live until any time between 2023 and 2027. So we might still even see the XRP law case go to a trial, and then it'll get dragged out past the 2024-2025 bull run, and we won't see a resolution to the case until 2026, so that there's no bull run of XRP while the bull run is actually going on. It'll happen actually in the bear market, which will reduce the amount of money paid out to the people getting rich owning XRP, which is a very good possible case that could occur. So there's a very possible case XRP settlement will go to a trial. The trial will get pushed past 2024, 2025, and we won't get an answer till 2026 after we've already hit the peak of the bull run, so that millions of people are not making too many millions of dollars. This is a very good plan that might happen. So if you bought in 2015 and we're only in 2023, well, first of all, XRP hasn't gone live. Neither has XLM. The liquidity of the world, of those companies in countries I was just talking about exchanging money back and forth, hasn't happened yet. They're doing a couple test runs on the private network, but the real thing hasn't happened yet. So until the real money starts moving on top of the ledger's asset can't increase in value. So it's almost like it can't start making the value increase on those assets until they turn the key on and make the machine start working, for a really simple way to put it. So you're owning the asset right now while the machine is turned off. Why? Because you're fucking smart. And if you're smart, you've been accumulating since 2015 more and more and more and more, little by little, little by little, little by little, knowing in the long run that when they turn that machine on, just my XRP and my XLM will create generational wealth for me and my children and my children's children and my children's children's children. I hope that was really bright and clear. Yara says XRP and XLM are the same thing. Well, they operate in the same way, but they have different use cases. XRP is meant for institutions, and XLM is meant for the people, which is why it's going to be the new world coin. One coin to rule them all, and it will be XLM, because that will be the one coin that the world will be using. XRP will fade away in behind the shadows, and it will transact behind the scenes where we don't see. Why did Coinbase pull out trades of XRP? Coinbase, because they bitched out. Coinbase is going to make people crazy rich. And they don't want people in the United States to get crazy rich. They're trying to tank the United States from being the world power to being a third world country over the next 5-year window. That's what they're trying to do to you guys. That's why none of you can get access to crypto. That's why the SEC is creating this big to-do raw and basically attacking crypto when the rest of the world is adopting it and like innovating it and adopting it into their financial systems. And the US is like, oh, no, it's bad. It's a scam. They're doing that on purpose because they're trying to stifle the United States. Now, to be careful what I say. I'm going to get in trouble for telling you guys some of this stuff. But that's kind of the game plan that's going on right now. So for those of you that are awake and paying attention, you have an opportunity to acquire some assets that will set you outside the system of your US dollar crashing to zero, which is what's going to happen. Anytime between tomorrow and 2026, you're going to wake up and your bank card just isn't going to work anymore. And the US dollar is just going to start doing this on a spiral downward. And cryptocurrencies will no longer be pegged to the price of a US dollar. They'll now be pegged to the price of precious metals as BRIC nations release a new world currency, likely the Chinese yuan, in a digital format. Call me crazy. Earl Painter says, what is the best wallet? They're right here in the store. Hit the bio right up here. Go to the link in my bio and you can go to our store, Smart Wallets, and they are the best ones that you can buy. The Nifty is for your NFTs, and you can get the crypto wallets in the Hodlers pack. And great news for everyone. The Nifty, now that Bitcoin now has smart contract capability, you can now get Nifty Bitcoin on our Nifty, which means for anyone who wants to have tokenized assets and Ethereum and Bitcoin, which are the two big ones, you can get that on the Nifty. Go to our store and order yourself one today. Don't forget to get yourself an XSeed Pro to go along with it. These two guys right there, and you can get them in our store right up here. Oh, internet_damage says, what 3 did you say were life-changing? Oh, shit. Now you got to go to my YouTube. You got to subscribe and join my YouTube so you can go back and you can watch this video because I post them all on my YouTube. So for anyone who's not following my YouTube, go check it out. I save all of these lives as episodes, and I think we're somewhere around episode 20 or something like that. I think this is about episode 24 or 25. So feel free to go binge watch all of my content if you like what I spit out. I see the question a lot, so I'll tell you once again, it's the 3 X's, XRP, XLM, XDC. And I'll tell you the difference in what all 3 of those use cases are for. XRP is an overledger that's designed to be on-demand liquidity between 2 people exchanging money. XLM is meant to be on-demand liquidity between 2 human beings or small groups or corporations exchanging money. And XDC is a platform that's designed very much like Ethereum to be a new platform of internet. However, XDC is designed using Corda technology. I won't get too technical, but it uses Corda blockchain technology, or I should say R3 has come together. The R3 consortium has come together, created Corda technology, which is a blockchain technology used by XRP on its platform. And this builds it specifically for finance. So that means that it's built for CBDCs to be housed. It's built for DeFi protocols. It's built for money that we use in our today's world to go on a digital platform. That's what XDC's Zinfin network is built for. So it uses Corda technology designed specifically for finance, and it also has some areas that it also specializes in for legal patterns, kind of like Quorum does. Quorum is really specific for legal, kind of legal documents and legal rules. But Corda itself is meant for financial purpose. So that's your XDC, your XRP, XLM, separate use cases, and why I say X marks the spot. Amanda asks a really good question. Where do you buy XDC? XDC is a very hard one to buy. I buy mine on KuCoin, and I used to buy it on BitTrue. Those were the 2 that worked for me to be able to buy it. I wasn't able to buy it on other exchanges. So once again, one of the reasons why I have multiple exchanges on my phone or multiple apps download on my phone that give me access to buying crypto with my bank attached to it so that I can buy different assets from different exchanges. So you might want to try KuCoin. We were talking about that today. Apparently in the United States, you can get XRP, and now potentially you can get XDC and XLM all on KuCoin. So that might be a perfect one for you. So shout out to KuCoin. KuCoin, Tristan here, feel free to hit me up for some sponsorship or something. I want some free KCS coin. Yeah, let's give some away to the community or something. Come on, KuCoin, hit me up. Trek Boy says the SEC doesn't want investors to own XRP. Of course. I mean, part of the reason why they've been stifled for 2 years was so that the Fed now, or for whoever the elite group is, maybe it's not the Fed now, but whatever elite group behind, wanting to control everything, tried to create a duplicate of XRP, couldn't do it. And now also they're stifling it while they build the infrastructure to release it. XRP's partnering with everybody, and they're now still, suppressing that so that the average investor doesn't get into it, because that XRP is going to make millionaires, billionaires, and the world's first small group of trillionaires. Mark asks a really good question. Mark's World says, what would happen if XRP, Solana, Cardano, ADA, Polygon Matic, what if they redeem securities? What if the SEC actually won and they did become securities? This is really important for you to understand, everyone. If they are securities, all that means is they're not going to operate in the United States. And I got news for all of you in the United States. There's a big fucking world out there outside of you. I know you might not believe me, but there's a big fucking world out there outside of you that's still going to use this technology and is currently adopting it into its everyday infrastructure. So what that really boils down to is it doesn't matter what the SEC does. It doesn't matter whether they're labeled securities or not securities. That only matters to the American investor. That's the only person it matters to. It only matters to the person who's a human being living in the United States trying to get their hands on these assets. Is it legal? Is it illegal? Am I allowed? How do I access it? Is someone giving me access to it? That's all it really boils down to. Everybody else in the world is still going to use it. If XRP gets labeled a security tomorrow and Cardano, and they actually say they are, stamped it, done deal, they're securities, all that means is two things. Number one, they're either going to not do business in the United States, or number two, they're going to pay a whole bunch of money to the SEC, and then they're going to have to follow certain guidelines and rules, and then they're going to abide by those guidelines and rules, and then they're still going to operate the same way that they were currently operating. They're just going to have rules that they have to follow that they currently weren't following before, because there wasn't any fucking rules to follow anyway. So if you can really wrap your head around all that, you'll see how it's all just one big cloud. Of course, all of the cryptocurrency companies that are going to be something fundamental in the future, like Polygon, who's partnered with everyone, like Ripple, who's partnered with all the financial institutions, like Cardano, who's a major layer platform, probably the fastest platform on the planet, and Solana, who our new phone system is going to be layer based on, and our new dApps. All of the most important ones that are going to be huge in the future, these are all the ones you should be investing in my opinion. These are all ones you should put in your bag, and that's why the SEC has created a big media storm to say these are bad, they're securities, they tricked people, they didn't give them clarity. Okay, Mr. Securities and Exchange Commissions, you're saying right now that these companies are securities, and the reason they're securities is they didn't give fair information, clarity of information at the time of their token sale. But you, the Exchange Commission, who's blaming this on them, can't give us fair clarity on what the rules are at all. What the rules should be when they sold the token. What are the rules? Oh, you don't have any, right? Can you put them out now? Can you give me all the rules now? No, you can't. Okay, so you're suing them for not having rules that you haven't laid out in the first place, and we're not even sure if you have the jurisdiction yet to make the rules in the first place because they haven't been classified yet. So for all of these reasons, once again, one big smoke cloud, so the average everyday American investor, oh, XRP is a security, I shouldn't buy any. What if they lose? It'll go to zero. Oh, I don't know anything. It's probably going to go to zero. No, it's not. XRP is going to go to ridiculous numbers, regardless of what the SEC does. The SEC could win. XRP could be removed completely from the United States, not allowed to do business. You're banned, and XRP is still going to go to hundreds to maybe thousands of dollars per coin. So it's important to understand that the SEC and what they say and what rule they make really isn't going to change the adoption of the crypto space. It's just a big television show to scare the average investor away from owning the assets that, in my opinion, you should be owning. I mean, look at the ones that they named. Polygon, Cardano, XRP. You should own all these assets in your portfolio, in my opinion. Once again, my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. But maybe I should run the SEC. NG says his V20 doesn't work anymore. Did you charge it? It has a battery in it. Plug it in, give it a charge. If not, then just contact www.secuxtech.com. And if it's under 1 year old, you can just get it exchanged under warranty. If it's after 1 year old, well, then you just got to go buy a new one like any other mechanical device. The seed wallet is where we store it. The seed wallet, yes, Elizabeth, that's where you store your cryptocurrency. You buy it on the exchange by downloading the app, and then you send it to your offline wallet, and your offline comes with a 24-word phrase, which is your seed phrase. If you're here in the room and you love the content, don't forget to give it some love. Don't forget to follow along if you're not already following along so you get notified when I go live. And of course, share the live so more people will join in. What up, Baba? I see you back here in the room. Welcome. So, Laith hit Julia Bessie, whatever your name is, makes a really good comment. He says, so the dollar is collapsing and everybody with XRP wants to have that XRP is worth a lot of dollars. Well, I want to make it very clear too. A lot of people always say, well, if the US dollar is collapsing, then what the hell is your XRP going to be worth? You have to understand that everything in the world that's worth something very soon is not going to be pegged to the value of the US dollar. It's going to be pegged to the value of something else, like gold or a digital reserve currency or a BRICS nation currency or something like that. It's not going to be pegged to the US dollar anymore. So XRP won't equate 50 cents USD. It's going to equate 50 cents something else. Are you with me? We just don't know what that something else is yet. Is it going to be gold? Likely. Is XRP going to be pegged to gold? Potentially. Is Bitcoin going to be pegged to gold, or is Bitcoin just going to be the digital version of gold and they're both going to be pegged to XRP? All of this becomes possibility. All of this because XRP is an entire derivatives market on its own. That's what makes XRP special. You break XRP down to its 1/1,000,000th drop and it's a complete derivatives market in itself. And if you don't know what that means, maybe you shouldn't have $1 billion. Guardian makes a really great comment. He says, you're absolutely right. The SEC basically just told us what coins to buy. Basically just because you know what the SEC does? The SEC doesn't protect the American investor. The SEC chases new money. Do you know who else the SEC sued? Tesla. Do you know what stock you definitely wanted to own a few years back? Tesla. Do you know who else the SEC sued? Microsoft. Guess what stock you wanted to own back in the day? Microsoft. So when SEC sues someone, you almost want to pay attention like, is this one I should maybe be investing in? Not all the time that's the answer, but there's a very good opportunity when new money is produced, means an opportunity or a technology that's going to create new money. The SEC is going to get their nose in there and say, and it doesn't matter whether they win or lose, the SEC gets money. If we win, well, you're going to pay us a lot of money. And if we lose, well, okay, we didn't, but we charged you tons of money in legal fees and this and that. And we fulfilled our agenda in some way by creating a stigma, creating an image, telling a story, posting picture, whatever it might be. They've fulfilled their agenda. Winning or losing each individual case is not always relevant to paint the certain picture they need to paint. And R. Marion makes a really good point. Back in 2015, XRP was already ruled as a digital currency. And then I'll remind you, XRP, after it was labeled a digital currency in 2015, in 2017, they came out with a fair market value of what XRP was supposed to be set at, and the number was $17,500. A lot of people don't know that information, and it was a predetermined price based on if XRP did what it's designed to do, what would its price be at key turn on time, and the price was $17,500, and then it would incrementally grow all the way to $1 million coin, eventually 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the road. But initial turn on point, it would go from where it's at to 17 grand. That's what the initial information was back in 2017. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, all the people who've been buying their crypto from 2015 and 2017 sitting there saying, XRP hasn't done shit. XLM hasn't done shit. Why am I still sitting on this investment? You are golden. Keep them diamond hands, my friends. Hodl on. AMG says, salam, brother. Alaikum wa salam, AMGR. Props. Crypto Metaverse says he's Forex shark. I don't know a ton about Forex. I know a fair bit about cryptocurrency, but not Forex. Although as I'm just beginning recently my trading journey, I'm going to have to eventually stick my nose into Forex. Right now, I'm still in the trading space of crypto. This is a really good point. NATO Jib Skata says that Uphold is licensed to sell securities. Is that maybe why they can still sell XRP? Because whether XRP is labeled a security or not, it doesn't matter because they're licensed to sell securities, and maybe these other exchanges that had to delist it are not licensed. That brings up a really great point. I'm going to keep that on note. Thanks for that, NATO. Charles says, how many coins of XLM and XRP are enough in your opinion? Well, in my opinion, anyone who owns 100 coins of either one will see changing results, drastic results. So you should definitely own as much as you possibly can, in my opinion. Is Lobster safe? User 591 says. Well, let me ask you something, User 591. Is Lobster online or offline? Because you should only be using an offline wallet. So, is it online or offline? Is it a physical device like this that you hold in your hand that you can send crypto to? A physical device in your hand? Or is it just an app on your phone? If it's an app on your phone, it's not safe. Joe Gent 12 asks a really great question. Well, what happens if I lose my wallet? What if I buy a new Nifty and it gets run over by a car? Or what if I buy a V20 and my dog eats it? Don't worry about it. Your cryptocurrency stays on the blockchain. It doesn't go into the wallet. Only your private key and your public key are used through the wallet. So your private key is your 24-word seed phrase, which is why you want to get yourself the XSeed Pro, because your 24-word seed phrase is the key to your crypto. So now, I bought myself a new wallet. Let me walk you through the process. I bought myself a new wallet. I turned it on. It prompted me to take a 24-word seed phrase, which the machine will just produce a random 24 words. You're going to write them down. Now you have a 24-word seed phrase. You're going to put your 24-word seed phrase in this device to keep it waterproof, fireproof, and sealed safe. It's important you keep it safe, and I'll explain why. So now I've got my device. I've turned it on. I got my 24-word seed phrase. I went on the exchange on my phone. I bought myself my Bitcoin or my XRP or my Ethereum or whatever I want. I scanned it over to my wallet. Now I've got crypto on my wallet. Great. Well, now what? Now my dog ate my wallet. Now what am I going to do? All you have to do is buy any new wallet, my wallet, someone else's wallet, any new wallet that supports the same cryptos that you had on that wallet, and just type in your 24-word seed phrase. So now I go buy a different wallet, and when I open it up, it asks me, am I opening a new wallet or am I recovering an old wallet? Every wallet in the world, when you open it up and you start a new process, it'll ask you, are you making a new one or are you recovering an old one? So I'm going to recover an old one because I lost it, right? But I still have my 24-word seed phrase. So now I'm going to go to recover, and it's going to ask me, okay, what's your 24-word seed phrase? So now I type my 24-word seed phrase into the device, and the device is instantly going to recognize, because of the asymmetrical keys, my private key being one asymmetrical key, and the public key, which means the little code that allows access to the crypto that's on the blockchain, they match, and when they match, the door on the blockchain opens and gives me access to that crypto, which means anyone in the world who has this access code, this 24-word seed phrase, can type it in to any machine and recover all of that crypto instantly. So if I steal your 24-word seed phrase, I can now type it into any device and I can recover all of your crypto instantly to my device now. So you don't have to worry about the device. In fact, you could buy $1 million worth of Bitcoin, scan it onto the device, and then throw the device in the garbage. You never really need it. You can still access the crypto that's on the device through an app on your phone. So you can still see it and see what it's growing and what it's doing. And you could leave this locked in a safe somewhere or hidden away somewhere, and you just look on your phone at what you have. If you want to make a transaction, you need to have the two of them together. You want to send, you want to receive, you want to buy, you want to connect, etc., etc. But other than that, you're just connected and you just leave it on your device. If you lose the device, you're just going to type your 24-word seed phrase into any other new device and recover all of your crypto instantly. So the 24-word seed phrase is the most important part of the puzzle. That's why this is the most important thing that anyone can buy. It doesn't matter if you use a MetaMask wallet, doesn't matter if you use my wallet, a Trezor wallet, a Descent wallet, a Alipal wallet, any wallet that you use, you need to protect the 24-word seed phrase. And what this device does is it allows you to put the 24-word seed phrase inside it and seal it so no one can see what it is. And of course, if your house burns down, it's fireproof, it's waterproof, it's heavy duty, and you can even put locks on it if you want. So go check out our store, links in the bio, and get yourself an XSeed Pro. It is the best thing that anyone can have. So, Joe, if you lose the wallet, just make sure you have your 24-word seed phrase. Liberation says, why would the world banks use XRP? I mean, BRICS Nation wouldn't use US companies. Well, I got news for you. BRICS nations have already partnered with XRP, and they're already building a digital currency pegged to gold using XRP and the XRPL ledger. But don't take my word for it. Go do some research. Baba makes a really great comment. He says, we missed out on Bitcoin. Don't miss out on XRP. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me what to do with your money, but I'm going to tell you point blank right now. You missed out on Bitcoin. Don't miss out on XRP. Go acquire some XRP and just sit on the fucking thing. And if 5 years goes by and nothing happens, then you can sit there and say, Tristan's an idiot. He made me go buy a couple $100 worth of XRP and nothing happened. But if the opposite happens, if I'm right, imagine what the difference could be. Imagine the life-changing opportunity could be. Imagine if one coin is worth $1,000 and you've got 100 of them. You tell me 100,000 isn't going to change your life because you went and bought $100, $150 worth of crypto. And now you have 100 grand. You tell me that's not life-changing? It is. You know why it's life-changing? Because you can't turn $1,000 or $100 into 100 grand anywhere in any financial market. It's not that easy. You can't do that. But with crypto, you can. And how did I do it? I downloaded an app. I connected my bank, I hit buy, I sent it to my offline wallet, I sat on it for 3 years, and now it's worth a fuckload of money. It's that fucking easy. No wonder they offer me an ETF. No wonder they give you an ETF. That's all they got to do is go buy the asset, sit on it, let it go up in value, and be like, here's 10 cents as we make all the other money. And you could just do that yourself. Everyone can be their own bank now because of the revolution of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. TikTok next door says Pi Network versus XRP. For anyone who is not mining Pi cryptocurrency already, Pi is going to be a huge cryptocurrency in the future. There is a massive feature to the fact that it uses a proof of authority or proof of attendance consensus algorithm. The fact that you have to log in every day and touch a button, it proves life, it proves action, it proves activity. This is going to be massive in the future, and for this reason, mining it now is very important. Back in the day when Bitcoin first came out, you could mine Bitcoin for free. You could mine it with just your laptop. You didn't need any special software. You didn't need extra computational power, and it was free to do, and you couldn't buy anything with it. You couldn't do anything with it. You couldn't exchange anything with it, and that's exactly what Pi cryptocurrency is like right now. And Pi is a very special thing because Pi is 528 megahertz. 5 is the frequency. Pi literally is the frequency 528, and 528 is a very special, very interesting thing. I won't get into all the details of that because it takes me off topic. But what I do know is Pi has a bright future, and what I do know is right now you can just download an app on your phone for free and you can mine it, and the link is in my bio. Just go to the link in my bio, and there's a little link there that says mine cryptocurrency with your phone. It'll prompt you to download an app, and then once you download the app, just put IHodlLife as the name right here. It'll ask you who referred you so that you can become part of the IHodlLife community together. You can see here who referred you. It's IHodlLife. And I'll show you on my phone what it looks like. Let's open it up. Here is here's the Pi right there. You can see, so when I hit on Pi, you can see there's the IHodlLife community that's about to pop up. And you can see we've mined 938 Pi so far, and there's 100 people in the IHodlLife community. If I can get my finger on that. There we go. And of course, you can see it even shows a list of all the people in the IHodlLife community, all 100. So if you want to join us, if you want to be in our kind of mining group, then please hit the link in my bio, download the app, and when it asks you who referred you, then just put IHodlLife in the name, and you'll be able to mine Pi with us. It's free. Every day you just log in, you just hit a button, attendance, hit a button, attendance, and it will continually mine you free cryptocurrency. And make sure you do the KYC, make sure you attach your identification, prove who you are, because it's money, it's finances. For you to cash that out later, you need to have your KYC done and verification that you are a real human, not a robot. You are who you say you are. You're a real person with a bank account kind of thing, and you'll be able to cash that Pi out later, or just spend it and buy things online. There's a new Pi shopping center that just opened up this year, 2023. They won the hackathon, which is kind of like an Amazon, but you can spend your Pi cryptocurrency. It's not live yet, but it's supposed to go live in 2025 from what I hear. So right now is the early bird time when you want to mine your Pi token. And you can see right now that Pi cryptocurrency is about $20 or $25 US. So if you can mine one or two, every day, you're making some nice passive income. Someone says crypto will be pegged to commodities, and I agree. Digital assets will be pegged to commodities. They'll be pegged to gold. They'll be pegged to silver. That's what the whole COMEX 589 thing is. It doesn't mean Bitcoin, or it doesn't mean XRP is going to go to the price of 589. It means that XRP is going to have a standard of COMEX 589, which means, and they use silver as the example for it, is a point in the market where there's first of all, there's something called, what the fuck's it called? It's called the Basel III. That's the name of it. Basel III. And Basel III is a set of rules or a set of guidelines for financial institutions based on how much liquidity they must have versus how much they can send out. And that's what affects this right here, and that's what's going to change. So the Basel III is going to create a major change by forcing lending institutions or banks to have a different amount of liquidity backed for their assets. And that's where digital currencies and commodities backing digital currencies is going to come into play. And let me expand on that a little further. So where the COMEX 589 rule comes in is, let's say that you start pegging everything to silver, just as an example. Well, then there gets to a point where nobody wants to sell silver. And do you know what moves markets? It's buyers and sellers. Buying pressure, buying pressure, selling pressure, buying pressure, selling pressure. And this constant fight going on of buying, selling is what makes a market do this, makes it move. But what happens when there's no more sellers? What happens when all the sellers stop? And they say, well, everything's being pegged to this. It's just going to go up in value. I'm not going to sell. What happens when the person who's looking at buying and selling sees, well, there's no option of down anymore. There's only option of up. Well, I'm not going to sell now. Shit, why didn't I buy more? I'm not selling now. Think about that. And when it gets to a position where there's no more sellers, there's only holders and buyers and holders, and nobody's going to sell, well, now the price just starts doubling. It doubles, and then it doubles again, and then it doubles again, and then it doubles, and it just keeps climbing until eventually it gets downward pressure. And the only way it can have downward pressure is by somebody selling. Therefore, if it hits a COMEX 589 rule or COMEX 589 effect, because we have now pegged digital assets to commodities such as gold and silver, then we're going to see things like gold and silver literally come to a complete halt of selling. And there's only going to be buying, which is going to make that and all the ISO coins and all the cryptos that are now pegged to those commodities skyrocket in value, because they have no sellers anymore. There's only buyer, and it's just increasing. It's just this constant green candle until finally enough people say, okay, I've made enough profit now, sell. And now we see some red candle, we see some downward pressure, and eventually enough people will make enough money and enough people will sell that the pressure will segregate itself and it will come back to a balancing point eventually. But for a long period of time, the COMEX 589 is just going to be like, well, I'm not selling, I'm just going to sit on it. If XRP is going to go up, well, I'm not selling. Nobody's going to sell. And then it's just going to boom, until it finally hits a price where someone says, profit, sell. Because that's how markets and value works. The damn bank says, what's the market cap of XRP? Well, the current market cap of XRP is about 600 billion. But the market cap of XRP by 2030 will probably be about 50 trillion. Easily 10 trillion, but probably 50 trillion. Keep in mind, we're about to have 50 trillion flood into just Bitcoin. So the cryptocurrency $1.4 trillion market cap for the whole cryptocurrency space is about to become $51 trillion. Got news for you. So I don't want to hear any BS about market cap. And that's just BlackRock's ETF. Just one financial institution. Yes, they're the biggest, but it's just one. There's all kinds of other trillions of dollars in the world that are not owned by BlackRock. Yes, Ohezen makes a really good comment. SEC sued Google and Apple too. I said Microsoft earlier. Maybe I mistook it. Maybe it wasn't Microsoft and it was Google and Apple I was thinking about. But I knew it was one of those big boys anyway. The point of the thing is that they were chasing new money on a new technology. They weren't really trying to, stop the company from what they were doing. They were just trying to capture their money. And of course, try to figure out how, why, what, where, what rules, and how could we continually make money from you. So Apollo's Chariot says, I like this guy. He is woke. I mean, how boring would my life be if I was just here sleeping? I have to be woke. I'm just kidding. I know what you mean, bro. Is lobster safe? Well, not really. I mean, crustaceans are generally not that great to eat, although it is kind of tasty and designed as a delicacy. Maybe not. I mean, maybe stick to fish instead of lobster. But if you're talking about lobster wallet, I once again ask you, is it online or offline? If it's online, it's not safe. If it's offline, well, then what? Then you know it's okay. What up, Lisa from Philly? Lucian Pop says, HBAR seems dirt cheap. Thoughts? Well, it's not a matter of dirt cheap. All cryptocurrency is literally dirt cheap right now. But the question is where is it going in the future? And HBAR has a super, super bright future. It's going to be a major blockchain with enterprise built on top of it. In fact, it's not a blockchain. I know it's a hash graph, but you get my point. It's a platform that's going to have tons of enterprise built on top of it using hash graph algorithm as opposed to a blockchain DLT. HODL on, yes, for all of you out there, HODL on. If you haven't already, go check out our store. The link is up here in my bio. Order yourself a Nifty, the world's best cryptocurrency wallet, the world's first offline NFT wallet. Nobody in the world has this. In case you don't know, not only does this Nifty allow you to store your Bitcoin and your Ethereum, along with your Solana and your Polygon, and of course your BNB also, but it allows you to hold your digital assets, your NFTs. Let me show you. And soon a wave of tokenization, which is really going to be the millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire maker, the wave of tokenization, not the financial turnover. You're going to be able to have digital everything, a digital receipt of your car, a digital receipt of your ownership of your house, a digital receipt of your identification, a digital receipt of your medical records, and all of those are just going to be QR codes. Remember how I was showing you guys earlier how I buy the crypto on the exchange and I just send it to the QR code and the QR code takes the data and the information and does the transaction for me? Well, that's going to be the same thing when I get pulled over by a police officer. He's going to scan my QR code and it's going to give him the data that he needs. I'm going to go to the doctor's office. They're going to scan my QR code and he's going to have all my medical records. So from my hometown, or if I'm in a new location, I'm going to be able to go to the dentist and have things checked and scanned immediately. I'm going to be able to go to the gym. I don't need a gym membership card anymore. I'm just a QR code. It's going to recognize me as a member, all because this is all based on blockchain technology now, not HTTPS internet. And this little guy right here is the device that allows you to hold it. So I can go right here into my favorites and I can see all of my assets that I have on the device. And here we go. And these are different NFTs, different assets that I have on here. And right now these are NFTs, which we know what NFTs are pictures. You can see I've got some domains on there and things like that. But what you eventually will be able to have on there is you'll eventually be able to have on there ownership of your house, things that you have of value, an expensive watch, an expensive boat, anything that has a receipt saying it's worth something. Its data will be recorded on the blockchain, and your receipt showing that you own it, proof of ownership and proof of value, will be a little thing like this. It'll be a little picture of your boat. You'll open it up. There's the picture of my boat. And inside my boat is, you know, how much I bought it for, what year I bought it for, any repairs that were done, who was the previous owner, make, model, details, just like a bill of sale that's permanent on the blockchain. So now when Joe wants to come buy my boat, he's just going to look at the NFT and he's going to go into the NFT without even talking to me. And he's going to see all the details of the boat that I have for sale. And he doesn't even need to call me and be like, hey, Tristan, I want to buy your boat. He's just going to hit buy. And because it's on the blockchain, the money's going to come out of his wallet and the NFT is going to come out of my wallet and get sent to him. And now he has proof of ownership of that boat. And now there's going to be some system set in place, meaning the boat's going to get transferred to him. He's going to come pick up the boat. But that's how his purchase just went, how he got his contract. His contract was given to him as an NFT on a digital wallet via QR code, via digital transaction. This is how the new world of operation is about to occur. It's time to pay attention. Go get yourself a Nifty now. And if that seems a little bit weird and foreign to you, that's because it's brand new. We're the only people in the world who have this. In fact, I invented the idea of this device myself. I shared it with SecuX, and then SecuX and their amazing blockchain security team built and designed the final product, the Nifty, the world's first offline NFT wallet. That's why I have it on the wall here behind me. Really, really awesome. We're very proud of it to be released, the world's first offline NFT wallet, because we know everything in the world in the future is going to be tokenized on the blockchain. Everything in the world is going to be represented as an NFT. It's not a picture of an ape. It's the deed of your house. It's the ownership of your car. It's your medical records. It's your ID. It's every bit of data that's important. What about cake? I love cake, but don't tell the other ladies. Tane and Nehobakan, whatever your name is, don't tell people how much XRP you have. Don't tell people how much XLM you have. Don't tell anyone how much any cryptocurrency you have. Do you have any idea how many people ask me, how much do you have of this? How much do you have of that? Even my wife is not allowed to know. In fact, I was just talking in my video last week that it was funny because my wife was in a live talking to a bunch of her friends, and she picked up my phone, the phone that has all my crypto accounts on it. And I grabbed it from her really quick because I don't want her to know how much I have in crypto and what's all in there and all that kind of thing. It's not important for her to know that. She's fine without knowing those details. And instantly all the people in her phone are like, oh, your husband doesn't want you to know what's in your phone. Nah, nah, nah. And I chuckled as I walked away because I know what they think. I'm thinking, yeah, they think I'm some crazy, non-trustworthy, bad person. But in reality, no, you're not allowed to see my digital assets. You don't need to know how many NFTs I actually own. And, the new bedroom set that you don't have yet. So kind of funny to bring that comment up. So I reiterate the fact that you should never ever tell anyone what you hold in your wallet, especially if you're a crypto investor, especially if you're investing in XLM, XRP, coins that could potentially go to $1,000 a coin, $10,000 a coin, any crazy number per coin. You don't want scammers targeting you knowing that you hold it. And just a reminder for everyone, anyone that's direct messaging you, it's a scammer. Just as we're on that topic, keep in mind any direct dialogue, anyone messaging you directly, you're being scammed. Just so you know, if you're buying crypto, you're talking about crypto, you're wondering how to buy crypto, someone's going to show you an investment, anything like this, you should be doing on your own. The revolution of this new financial system is that you're going to be able to access it all on your own. You don't need a broker. You don't need a bank. Well, you do need a bank account, but you don't need someone to do it for you. You don't need an intermediary. You don't need Gerald who's going to message you on WhatsApp, walk you through the process. You're going to get scammed. So keep in mind, any direct dialogue with anyone, even right now while you're on this live, anyone message you saying, hey, I know where you can buy it. I know where I can help you. Scam, 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 scam. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody's going to take their time to help you make money. So if anyone messages you, says, let me help you along your way, you already know it's a scam. And if you follow through with it and you get scammed, well, then you kind of deserve it. Maybe you should get scammed so that you can learn to wake the fuck up and be like, oh, so Gerald, who I don't know, who messaged me with a fake IHodlLife picture and he only has one follower, who said, come meet me on WhatsApp. He's going to show me where to invest my Bitcoin. When I gave him my $5,000, I didn't get anything. He just scammed me. How does that make any sense? Like, you deserve to be scammed. Like, you need to go through that process so you can wake the fuck up. So for some of you, I don't really feel sorry for. For most of you, any direct dialogue, any direct messaging, I know where I can help you, assist you, guide you, show you, walk you through, scam, scam, scam. You do it on your own. You go to my store, you buy your own damn wallet with your own credit card, your own PayPal, your own money, all by yourself. When it comes to you in the mail, you open it all by yourself. You get it in your hand, you turn it on and set it up all by yourself. And then you go on your phone all by yourself and you download an app to buy the crypto. You buy the crypto all by yourself. You send it to your offline wallet all by yourself. And then you sit there all by yourself and you're like, fuck yeah, I own crypto offline in my custody. Boom. All by yourself. Any direct dialogue, any helping, anything like that, you're being scammed. If you're not paying for the time, you're not sitting in a 2-hour video with me paying me $200 an hour of your time, you're being scammed. Be very, very careful. No one's helping you. What are the prices of hardware wallets? Most hardware wallets, not just mine, but all hardware wallets in the world, the cheapest ones range about $70, $80, Canada or US, and they go up to about $300, $400, $500 sometimes. Usually a good quality wallet should be about $200. If it's 100 or 150, you might be getting the cheaper model. If it's over 150, you're probably getting a fairly good model. And if it's over 200 or around the 200 range, you're likely getting a top or premium model. And when I say top, middle, or low tier models, that might just mean features, capabilities, how many coins it might hold, reputation of company that offers the wallet, etc., etc. $79.99 for a Ledger Nano S. Yes, that's true, although I don't recommend the Ledger product. In my opinion, it is no longer safe. Band Queen says, please do a video of this exactly how you just said it. I'm not sure what you mean. What did I just say? And what am I doing a video of? There's hundreds of comments that I haven't got to. So by the time I scroll through and I hit that comment, whatever your comment was that I was talking about was probably like 20 minutes ago. So Sorry, Band Queen, I don't know what you were talking about, but feel free to send an email or drop it in comments and we'll try to get to it. Baba says, I had a Nano Ledger X and now it's my fishing lure. Go get yourself a Hodler's Pack Pro, he says. Hodler's Pack Pro, and you can get it here. The link is in my bio. No, the Nifty does not hold XRP. That's why I always tell people to go get the Hodler's Pack Pro, because then you'll get the V20, which is my favorite wallet, this one right here, and that one will hold your XRP. And this one will hold your assets, other assets as well, and some NFTs. I assume XRP will come to it eventually. It was only holding, in fact, I haven't updated this yet, so let me go into it here for a minute. I haven't updated mine. Yeah, so you can see those are the only blockchains the Nifty holds right now. Ethereum, Binance, Polygon, and Solana. And Bitcoin is now available because Bitcoin now has Bitcoin Cadence, which is a smart contract capability allowing you to have NFTs on Bitcoin or smart contracts on Bitcoin. We've already seen the ordinals, which means all the stuff I was just talking about, tokenizing your house, your car, all that kind of thing, as opposed to only being able to do it on Ethereum and other smart contract blockchains. Bitcoin, being a proof of work blockchain, now has the capability of having smart contract capability as well. So it's now available on the wallet. As soon as I update this, which I haven't done yet, plug it in and update it, Bitcoin will now be added to this group. I assume XRP will be soon because they now have NFTs. I assume XDC is going to be added soon because they now have NFTs. I assume Algorand is going to be added soon because they now have NFTs, but it takes time, process for each blockchain to get added. The Nifty's still brand new. It's barely a year old. I think we're over a year now, but just barely. We're still new to the market. So it'll take some time to get all the blockchains on there. In the meantime, that's why there's a hodler pack. The hodler pack gives you a Nifty, and it also gives you a crypto wallet. So you can hold your digital assets and you can hold your crypto assets as well. And don't worry, Focus Kid, if you break it or lose the wallet, just type in your 24-word seed phrase to any other wallet and you'll instantly recover all your crypto. Xseed Pro, that is where you keep your 24-word seed phrase. For everyone wondering, how do you get your 24-word seed phrase other than just writing it on a piece of paper, which can burn, can have spill on it, ink can wear out, etc., etc. You order yourself this guy right here, Xseed Pro. And what the Xseed Pro does is it's this little guy right here, which is fireproof and waterproof. It opens up. Figure out how I open it. There we go. It opens up like this, and you can see on the inside, you drop your 24-word seed phrase in here in the little slots. So this guy opens up on the end, you can see. And then you drop the letters down in the little slots. So there's little metal letters that come in the box, little metal fireproof letters. And you drop them in there, you seal it up, you turn the little thing on the end to seal lock it. And then you put the other 12 on that side. So 12 words on that side, 12 words on that side. And for anyone who doesn't know, it's only the first 4 letters of the word. The rest of the word is irrelevant. It's only the first 4 letters of the word. So keep that in mind for anyone who thinks their word doesn't fit. You just use the first 4 letters. So you put it in there and then you seal it away. And now no one can see what your 24-word seed phrase is. If you happen to have it out, nobody can see what it is. And you can put a lock on it. And it also comes in the package with tamper-proof stickers. And the tamper-proof stickers are cool because what they do is they allow you to put it on the device like that after you've sealed it. And now if anyone were to enter this and try to look at it and then put it back and I wouldn't know, I would know because they would have to remove this sticker. And when they do, it changes what it looks like, you see? See how it changes what it looks like as soon as you remove it? See, you can't put it back on now. You can't get into my device and put it back on. Now I know because it changed what it looked like. It does that as a security feature. So if someone were to break in, they now have to have one of these to replace my old one, or else I'm going to know someone was in my wallet. And then I might take security measures, change things, move, get a new wallet, whatever the case might be. So this is really good protection if you have a wallet and it's in your house, you don't want your kids looking at it, something like that. This allows you to know if someone was peeking or peering at your wallet. So Xseed Pro, along with the little safety stickers, along with a little etching card, and it even comes with an extra steel card in there for a secondary phrase, maybe your MetaMask or something like that, or secret passwords for other things. So go get yourself an Xseed Pro, no matter what wallet you have. And of course, you can get it in our store, www.IHodlLife.com. Kevin says, if someone hacks your wallet, will you lose all your money? Well, nobody can hack your offline wallet. That's why you need to go get yourself an offline wallet, because nobody can hack you. If it's on an exchange, it can get hacked. If it's on an online wallet, it can get hacked. If it's in an offline wallet, disconnected from the internet, there's a very, 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 very impossible opportunity for you to be hacked. Lucian says he's getting a Ledger Stacks. I feel bad for you, Lucian, because I don't like the fact that your 24-word seed phrase can now be given to the governments against your will on Ledger. The Raspy Cowboy says, what do you know about Ballet Crypto? Well, I know quite a bit about Ballet Crypto because they've asked us to carry their product in our store, which we have agreed to. You can see up on the wall behind me right there, that little gold card right there. That's a 24 karat gold Bitcoin card that allows you to scan crypto on it and just give it like cash. The 24-word seed phrase goes with the card, so it's like cash. And that was created by Ballet Wallets. They sent it to us as an example, and I have it up there on display. And we're going to actually get them to customize us our own golden 24 karat golden IHodlLife ones. So we offer them in our store, but they'll be branded by IHodlLife. They also sent me some silver ones as well, which are these guys. So they sent me the silver ones, these guys right here. So you can see what that is it's just a crypto card. It's just a steel card made by Ballet Wallets. And we're going to have these obviously customized with IHodlLife. So instead of the Bitcoin logo on there, it's going to have the IHodlLife logo that you guys all probably know on my hats back here. It'll have the IHodlLife logo, but we're not going to do the silver ones. We're going to do the 24 karat gold ones and carry that in our store. So we're working with Ballet on that right now. And there's some other ones that they do offer. They're kind of cool, but it's like cash. If someone finds my wallet, they can just take the 24-word seed phrase right off of it and take my crypto. So that's why they're nowhere near as safe. These are good for gifts. If I want to onboard my brother into crypto, I can get one of these. I can scan $200 onto it and I can give it. For example, IHodlLife is sponsoring an event that's coming up that raises money for sick kids in a sick hospital. And what we do is we scan $200 worth of Bitcoin onto one of these cards and we give it as the prize. So in whatever event they're doing, when someone wins a prize, they'll win this. They'll go home with a little card and it's basically $200 worth of Bitcoin. So that's how you can use these cards very effectively for multiple things. And the gold ones will be available in the future. You can also avoid going with, like a 24 karat gold one or a silver one, and you can just get a typical plastic one like this. This is also made by Ballet Wallets, as you can see, and this is just like a credit card. And the thing about the credit card is you have these made basically customized to your company or whatever you want, and you can put any amount on it. So you could just have your company logo and you could scan any amount on there, which is a great idea because you could now offer cryptocurrency to your customers. If they do certain things, here's a card with $100 or $50 or $1,000, whatever level you want to do is up to you. And those are going to be available in IHodlLife as well. So these ones, for example, are $1,000. You can see that. So there's $1,000 in Bitcoin, another 1,000 in Bitcoin, another 1,000. So these guys are 1,000 denominations of Bitcoin, but they don't have to be a denomination. We made them a denomination on this card as an example, but this could be no denomination on here, and it could just have $10 on it as an example. So you could use them how you see fit and design them how you want. And we are going to have these in our IHodlLife store in the future. We just haven't designed exactly how we want to do it. If we want to make just a plain one IHodlLife card, and then you can just scan any amount with a little area on there where you can write it so it works like a gift card, that's probably what we're going to do with these in the future. So pretty neat. Ballet Wallets, thank you for sending all of your products for free to us and for having us go over them and check them out. And as you know already, we're going to be working with you to build the 24 karat gold one. And we're also going to be looking at customizing some of these for people to buy for the purpose of just giving like crypto gifts to the people who are not crypto savvy, don't want a digital wallet, aren't going to download this and carry it around, but they're used to a card that they can just slide in their wallet. Well, this is like, okay, well, it's 200 cash, really? And the 24-word seed phrase is right there, and I could just type it into Coinbase, hit sell, and get cash out of it if I want to? Sure. So that's a really great way to onboard new people, and those will be coming to our store probably 2024, this and next year, because we've already got a million other things on our plate right now. But since someone brought it up, that is what's going on with Ballet Wallets. And you'll eventually be able to get them right here in the IHodlLife store. Mr. Caruso says, is Nifty a publicly traded company? No, it is definitely not. Neither is IHodlLife, neither is SecuX. All private business, baby. The Pi app referral code is IHodlLife. For anyone going to the link in my bio, downloading the free cryptocurrency mining app, when you download it and it asks you what's your referral code, it's IHodlLife. I'll show it to you here. Where's my business cards? There they are. It's IHodlLife, the name of the company. IHodlLife. There's two L's in there. IHodlLife. Got that? IHodlLife. Baba says, any hints on what NFT is juicy? I don't know. I'm not sure what NFTs are juicy because the first NFT bull run we ever had was in 2021, and that was basically just Ethereum. Since then, we saw the spawn of Solana. We've seen the spawn of XLRP. We've seen the spawn of Cardano. We've seen the spawn of XDC. We've seen the spawn of a bunch of different Algorand. We've seen a bunch of other different NFT platforms. So this next bull run that's going to occur in 2025 is going to be something new, something fresh. And I'm not really sure how to position yet, other than I'm going to be there with my eyes looking around, figuring out what the heck we're going to do. Jason says, does market cap apply to XRP? Yes, market cap applies to XRP, but what you must understand about market cap is market cap changes. If the XRP market cap right now is $600 billion, and the XRP then has BlackRock drop all of its value on the XRPL ledger, XRPL's ledger would now have a $50 trillion market cap, just XRP. And that's only if only BlackRock put all of their assets just on the XRPL ledger, if they tokenized it on the XRPL ledger, because BlackRock represents $50 trillion, more than that, but we'll just call it 50 trillion. They represent $50 trillion. We'll go 10 trillion. We'll say they represent 10 trillion to try to make it more understandable for you. So they represent $10 trillion. So that means when they tokenize their assets on top of the XRPL ledger, the asset that represents that ledger, which is XRP, would therefore represent a ledger that represents a value of $10 trillion. So the XRP's market cap would then go to 10 trillion from the 600 billion that it is right now. Does that make clear sense to you? So market cap doesn't matter. So the price of XRP right now being 50 cents with a $600 billion market cap, well, how much is it going to be worth if it has a 6 trillion or 60 trillion or 16 trillion? And now you can understand the compounding growth of where people are going to get rich holding the XRP asset. Doesn't matter if it goes to $6, 6,000, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If it goes anywhere above its all-time high of $3 or $4, we're all making bank. Yes, Ellipal is also an offline wallet. It's a very good wallet. I love their display and their design. They do a great job with that. I just don't like that it's air-gapped. It's the only thing I don't like about it. But I still do like the Ellipal wallet. Still safe wallet. Still keeps your crypto safe in your possession. If you're looking for a discount for the Nifty, it's already there. The Nifty is normally $269 Canadian, and I believe it's on sale in our store right now for $229 or $219, I'm not sure. So that's about $40 or $50 off the regular price already. Now is your time to get it. And more importantly than just getting your Nifty is getting your hands on one of these gold coins. You see these gold coins over here? There's only 1,000 of them. And the 1,000 people, if you already have one, you know what it's worth. If you have one already, you know why you want it. This little guy right here is the whitelist token for our NFT drop. If you don't know already, we have our own clothing line, which you can see some of the hats right there. I think behind me you can see some of the hoodies, maybe, it's freaking backwards camera, over here. You can see some of the hoodies. We've got t-shirts, hats, hoodies, we got shoes and watches coming in the future as well. And we're going to drop that clothing line live to the world, which is the world's first cryptocurrency branded clothing line. And we're going to drop an NFT drop. And if you own one of our NFTs, you will become an owner in the clothing line, which means when the clothing line is making sales, you as an owner of that NFT in your Nifty wallet, 4 times a year will be getting airdropped residual value payout for being an owner in the company. So you'll actually make residual sales. You'll actually make profit from the sales. And to get that NFT, you need this gold coin. To get whitelisted for the NFT, you'll need this gold coin. And the only way to get a gold coin is to order a Nifty. Anyone who orders a Nifty until the 1,000 coins are gone will receive 1 free gold coin. And now if they show up on the day we're doing the mint, they'll be able to use this gold coin to get free access to guaranteed mint and NFT. Guaranteed. No waiting in line, no waiting for mint day to see if I hit it fast enough and I get to own one. You just get to bypass the line, go to your own 24-hour, 48-hour window and mint the NFT at your leisure, guaranteed to mint one. So that's the value of this little gold token and why you want to own a Nifty. Get yourself this gold token and eventually in 2025 become an owner in the IHodlLife clothing line by having access to own the NFT that's going to give you the ticket to get there. So that's how all that plays out. Go get yourself a Nifty today and support more than just the protection of your assets. So Jason, yes, market cap does apply to all cryptocurrencies, but it's not as important as you think. The market cap is a changing number. The only thing that's important about market cap is it tells you what the current value is right now. But tomorrow, market cap might be a different number. So it's not that important. AG, our wallets hold thousands and thousands of crypto, more than you will ever own. Will XRP win the lawsuit? A lot of people want to know that. Well, here's the scenarios of what's going to happen with the XRP and the SEC lawsuit for everyone who wants to know the details on that. Number one, we already know it's a big media show. We already know XRP is not a security. And even if it does label XRP as a security and everything in the crypto space as security, all the cryptos are still going to operate fine. They're just not going to operate in the United States. So here's the possible playouts for XRP. Number one, which is the most likely case, is XRP wins the case. But the question is when? How? If they win the case, is it going to happen next week? Is it going to happen in a month? Is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Well, my guess is it's not going to happen until 2024 or 2025. And the reason for that is because they're going to wait. The bull run is happening in 2024, 2025. And then when we hit 2026, we're going to go back into a 2.5, 3.5 year bear market. It doesn't make sense to me for XRP to win the case next week. And everyone in the world be like, what? What? The SEC's wrong? What? Crypto's good? What? We should go buy crypto? Because then a ton of people are going to flood into the crypto space, which is what they don't want right before the bull run. They want to scare you away from crypto. So what I think is really going to happen with XRP is I think XRP is going to win the case, but I think they're going to stall it. And how they're going to stall it is they're going to say, Judge Torres, because of all the information that's being put there, and because she doesn't want to feel like she was manipulated in any way, she's going to give up and relinquish the right to make a decision, which means she's not going to make a decision, and they're going to push it to trial, which means they're going to push it to a jury, a multitude of people making the decision instead of one person. And by pushing it to trial, they're going to be able to drag out the giving an answer process until mid-2024 or mid-2025, after we've already hit the two peaks of the bull run. Then they can announce to the world that XRP is okay, and it's safe, it's not a security, blah, 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 it's okay to invest in it, and boom, everything will go in. Now, let's talk about the BlackRock ETF. BlackRock just proposed their ETF and they're waiting for approval. This is probably going to take a 12-month process. So this timing ties in very, very good. BlackRock's not going to get approved next week, or else all trillions of dollars are going to flood into the crypto space right before the bull run. Now, this is where my mind starts to think outside the box a little bit. If I'm BlackRock, do I make all my investors with their trillions of dollars, do I make them go live just before the bull run so that they think that me telling them that now's the time that you can access crypto through our ETF is smart, because they're going to buy the assets from us and then we're going to go through a process of asset going up? If they wait until the bull market or bear market, then all their trillions of dollars of investor money comes in and the assets are going down, and they're going to be like, whoa, are you sure you made the right decision there, Mr. BlackRock? So it makes sense that they're going to do it just before the bull run, which is good news for us. But it also makes sense that the XRP lawsuit could be coupled with a similar timing. But they might have the ETF happen first. So the ETF gets approved, all the important money, we'll call it, gets to go into the crypto space, then XRP wins the case, then the world wakes up to, oh, it's not bad, it's okay, banks are offering ETFs, big institutions are offering ETFs, buying crypto is now safe and okay, there's a few of them that are now regulated. Now the wave occurs. Now the institutional money occurs. But this is a window process between now and 2026. So for everyone, once again, holding your XRP bags, keep holding and keep your hopes high, but don't let your hopes get down. There's going to be all kinds between now and when it happens. There's going to be all kinds of, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. No, it's not. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. No, it's not. They're going to keep playing this fishhook game with you to let you down, let you down, let you down, let you down, until you're let down so many times that just like the guy holding since 2015, you're eventually going to convince yourself of the psychology. It's not doing anything. It's not going anywhere. Why even have this asset? And maybe you're foolish enough to hit the sell button. Hopefully you're not, and you hodl on with brighter perspectives. Sam says, what are my thoughts on Quant? Quant is a major part of the new ISO-approved system, which is the new protocol for our financial institutions. And Quant is a major player of that. It allows the different blockchains to communicate with each other. So it's an inevitable piece of the puzzle. Definitely stack your Quant. User says, where can I get a complete A to Z breakdown of the value and function of pi? User, go do some research. Cosmic asks a good question. In case of death, what happens? Well, if I die, then someone in my family would take my 24-word seed phrase, enter it into a wallet, and they would recover all my crypto. So if I wanted to leave this to my children, I could take a duplicate of the 24-word seed phrase, one for me to use while I'm alive doing my things, and I can make a duplicate of this, and I could seal it in an envelope, and I could put it with the executor of my will. The executor of my will doesn't even know what's in the envelope, but when I pass away and my children get their little package, they'll be able to open it up and be like, what the heck is this that dad left us? Oh, it's a 24-word seed phrase. They type it in and boom, whatever crypto I had that I died instantly in a car accident, never got to report to anyone because it was all in my crypto accounts. Like I said, my wife doesn't know what's in my crypto accounts. She'll be able to just type it in and be like, whoa, he did well. Or, oh, what an asshole, he lost all our money on crypto. So you can see that way how you could leave it as an inheritance. So if you are just joining in the room, my name's Tristan, and I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the best cryptocurrency community and the best Web3 store, which is IHodlLife. Go check us out, www.IHodlLife.com. And of course, the link is right here in my bio. Now, we always like to give away free stuff to the community. So when you order from our store on Sundays, you get your name entered into a raffle. So if you're going to go get yourself a Nifty or a hodler pack, Sunday is the day to do it because you'll get your name entered into the winning raffles. And last week we gave away some Seed Pros, this guy right here that we've been talking about today to keep your 24-word seed phrase safe. They're about a $120 device, $100 device, somewhere around there. And we have 3 lucky winners who won last week. So to help them win, we want to get these likes up. So everybody needs to hit those likes. If you're enjoying the content, give us lots of love. Right now we're at 50,000. If we can get ourselves up to 100,000, we're going to give away an Seed Pro to one lucky person who orders from our store today. So order yourself something from the store and get yourself in line to win an Seed Pro. And everybody else, whether you're ordering something or not, hit that like. Let's be a community together and help somebody win a free Seed Pro. And we might even throw one of these in there today if we get the likes up high enough. So while you're here enjoying the content, make sure to throw some finger action. Make sure to share the live so more people throw finger action, and it makes it easier to get there. And for those of you out there that knows how to use those little clicker bots, get them going. When will the lawsuit end? Well, I heard news recently that, oh, there's very good news. We might hear an answer in the next few days. And once again, I believe this is just get you build up to let you down. Get you build up to let you down. I anticipate we're not going to hear an answer anytime soon. If we do, I'm probably going to be a bit pissed because I would rather it take longer. I would rather have more time to stack and accumulate more XRP. I'm okay waiting another 6 months to a year. It's not going to change everything in my life, but it will change if I have another 6 or 8 months or a year to invest in an asset that we know is going to go bonkers. When you do well in investing, when you buy an asset and it goes up and you make money, there's only one thing you'll ever say. The one thing that everybody says, I wish I would have just bought more. That's the one thing when someone wins. I wish I would have bet more. I wish I would have bought more. I wish I would have invested more. I wish I would have taken the chance with more. More, I wish more, I wish more. And that's the opportunity we have by having them stall it, having them take longer, having them not figure it out yet. It's giving us the opportunity of time. You are very special people right now. Very, very special people. The world and the universe, the matrix has chosen you to be in a place to access the knowledge of even knowing to buy XRP. Go walk out on the street and talk to 20 people you don't know. Do you know what XRP is? Do you know how to buy XRP? All of them will say no. All of them. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. You're very, very, very special, select people that the matrix has chosen for this information to come to you. And you need to act on it. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to take responsibility for your own actions, but you need to act on what is in front of you. That's why you're here. Show some love, hit that follow, and don't forget to share the live. B. Rudo says you're a real one. Yeah, feels real to me. Right now, Nifty holds 4 tokens and soon to be 5 because Bitcoin is now available. I just haven't updated my device. And soon, I assume we're going to see XDC, we're going to see XRP, and we're going to see Solana. I assume very soon, and probably Hedera Hashgraph because they're supposed to be releasing smart contract capabilities this year. For anyone who wants to mine Pi cryptocurrency for free on their phone, the link is up here in my bio. You can download the app for free, and when it asks you the referral code, it's IHodlLife, the name of the company. IHodlLife, the name of the community. IHodlLife, the name of the store. IHodlLife, what you want to think about when you think crypto. And when you refer your friends to crypto, tell them to go check out IHodlLife. We are the world's best cryptocurrency community. Philip, I agree with you. I think Ripple's going to win the case. I think that the SEC has a very low probability of actually winning. I think SEC is going to win the case, but I think there's going to be a whole bunch of confusion going on at the time of the SEC losing. I don't think it's going to be very quiet in the space, and that's going to be the big topic of conversation. I think there's going to be something else going on, like there's a big uproar about Binance and Coinbase and the entire market, like it's happening. There's going to be some kind of an uproar that's happening, or some type of a war uproar. Kanye West is going to come back from his dead clone self and start saying things again. Something's going to happen that's going to attack the media, and then behind the scenes, XRP is going to win the case very quiet and nonchalantly, and all the people in the XRP, XXX space are all going to get ridiculously wealthy. And that's going to allow you to carry yourself or wade yourself through the fall of the financial system, which we're about to go through. Interesting how the new Pixar movie they just came out with, the name of the main character is Wade Ripple. Very, very interesting combination of words, how they chose them. And you want to know who else the other character is in the show? Wade Ripple is the main character. And the other one, they're about elements. And the other one, the main character, her name is Ember Lumens. Are you fucking kidding me? XRP Ripple, and the guy's name is Wade Ripple. Stellar Lumens, and the character's name is Ember Lumens, and it's all about lighting up the galaxy with new... I'm telling you, man. You guys are missing the picture. It's right there in front of you. All right, so you guys probably want to know who won some X seeds, don't you? Who won? Who won some X seeds last week? Ooh. Ooh. 3 people. We got 3 winners. You guys want to know who they are? I know you do. 3 people. They all won an X seed. X seed Pro, X seed Pro, X seed Pro. This guy right here. We've been talking about it all day. You know what it is. If you've got a crypto wallet, you need one. Go to our store and get one. 2023, you got a crypto wallet, you don't got one of these. You are falling behind the game, man. Xseed Pro. So that's what we gave away. 3 of them if we hit 100,000 likes. So keep hitting that like. If we hit 100,000 likes, we're going to give away another one today, and maybe a golden coin as well. So give us some love. But last week we did have 3 winners. So let's announce the 3 winners from last week. So the first one we've got on the list, an Xseed Pro. The winner of this Xseed Pro was Mr. Well, let's get the name on there. Mr. Yusuf Akawi. Yusuf Akawi, you are the winner. You won yourself an Xseed Pro. It is in your package. So, Yusuf, when your package arrives in the mail, you're going to open it, and there's just going to be an Xseed Pro in there chilling, saying, hey, what up, bro? I'm here to keep your 24-word seed phrase safe. It doesn't actually talk. That was just a mimic to make it fun. But you know what I mean. Xseed Pro in the box. You won it absolutely free. Compliments, not from me, from the IHodlLife community. Because the IHodlLife community hit the like so many times that we were able to get to the point where we could give away 3 of them, and you were one of the names drawn. So Yusuf, make sure to thank the IHodlLife community. And if you're here today, make sure to show some love and hit that like so that you can now help somebody else get an opportunity to win themselves some cool shit that we give away. So Yusuf, congratulations. You are winner number 1. You've got yourself an Xseed Pro. Congratulations. The next one on the list, we've got 2 more winners. The next one on the list, also, of course, they were all Xseed Pros. That's what we were giving away that day. And you can see we have another Xseed Pro. This is order 1696. Congratulations, you've won yourself your own Xseed Pro, and your name is Jackie Scott. Congratulations, Jackie Scott. You are the winner also of a SecuX 24-word seed phrase protection device. Your 24-word seed phrase will now be waterproof, fireproof, safe from peering eyes, and you can even lock it, and it comes with some security stickers in the box with it, along with an extra little card that you can etch some 24-word seed phrase or any other secret phrases you want on there. All comes in the box. Your Seed Phrase Pro. Congratulations to Jackie Scott. You are the number 2 winner on the list, and you have got, when you open up your box, Jackie, you're going to open it up, and you're going to be like, boom, and you're going to find an Xseed Pro. And once again, it doesn't talk, but it's going to be looking at you being like, yo, what up, Jackie? I'm here for you, and I won you. No, you won me. Compliments of the IHodlLife community. So for you're here in the community, hit that like. Jackie, if you're here in the community today, hit that like, because the community just won you an Xseed Pro. All right, so we have Yusuf, winner number 1. We have got a Jackie, winner number 2. And we've got a third winner, and the third winner on the list for a X-Seed Pro, number 1694 this time. And the winner is Mr. Don Taylor. Mr. Don Taylor, congratulations. Don, you are a winner of an X-Seed Pro. You have won yourself an X-Seed Pro. When you receive your package in the mail, Don, you're going to open it up and you're going to find an X-Seed Pro in there waiting for you. Compliments of the IHodlLife community. So thanks everyone for last Sunday and the Sunday before who put their finger work in and hit that heart enough times that we were able, I think we got to 150,000 or 200,000, I don't remember, and we were able to give away a bunch of stuff to the community. So thanks for putting in the work, and congratulations to Don Taylor. Congratulations to Jackie Scott, and congratulations to Yusuf Akawi. You guys are the winners to add to our ongoing stack of winners that we keep stacking up every week. So make sure to hit that like, hit that follow, share the live, and show us some love. Congratulations to all the winners. Where do you buy the Nifty? The link is in my bio. It's www.IHodlLife.com. Right here, www.IHodlLife.com. And if you don't get the spelling on that correctly, it's right up here. You can just hit the link in my bio. Zolta wants to know, are we coming out of a bear market? Yes, we are. The Bitcoin halving is scheduled for March 2024. So we should see the first part of the bear market, or first part of the bull market really take off in February of 2024. However, the bear market usually ends with a turnover of a pump in meme coins. So we should see meme coins start going haywire between October and December. And between October and December, while the meme coin market is going berserk, that's when the layer ones and everything is going to start its incremental climb. And as we switch from about January, December, January, February, the turn of 2023 to 2024, the crypto market's going to be on freaking fire. We are literally that close, everyone. Stack your assets now. Jeff wants to know what wallets I own. Well, Jeff, what do you think, buddy? What do you think, buddy? Have you hit the link in the bio? Have you gone to our store? Have you checked out our smart wallets? Yes, we do ship to the UK, Stainsy. Go hit the link in my bio, order yourself a Nifty or whatever other product you want. We ship to the UK, yes indeed, all the time. George, if you want the V20, you have to get it in the Hodler Pack Pro. Do I sell to China? Yes, I do sell to Canada, China. I'm in China. I mean Canada. So Mark Hogan, Mark, I want to explain something to you, Mark. Mark Hogan says, not true about Ledger. It's only if you opt in. Stop spreading lies. That's what Mark Hogan says. And Mark Hogan, I want you to understand something very clear. So I want you to think about it for a minute. 2 people. And I'm a wallet, and I provide 2 people with a wallet. And I say to my customers, Mr. Customers, if you opt into this service, the government or anyone else that tells us to can have access to your 24-word seed phrase. And the one person says, oh, I want to opt in. And the other person says, I don't want to opt in. I don't want them sharing that kind of information. So now here's the part that you're missing. You're missing the part that the technology exists, whether the person opt in or not. The technology exists to access the 24-word seed phrase. Let me just back that up again for a second. It doesn't matter if one of them opted in and one of them opted out. What matters is there's technology created to access people's 24-word seed phrase. Let me say that one more time. There's an API created that allows you to access a customer's 24-word seed phrase. Let me just back up one more time and say that again. Whether you choose to opt in or not is based on your account. But outside of your choice, over here as a company, we own a technology that allows us to access people's 24-word seed phrase. Now this person has opted in. This person has not, but this person was just charged with some criminal crime because he said something on social media that Trudeau doesn't like. So now he's a person of interest. So now he's outside of any regulatory rules of why we have to keep that information safe. So now we apply that technology to that person's account and we extract their 24-word seed phrase against their will, because at this point their will, they don't have a choice anymore. They're now a criminal. The part that you're missing is the technology exists. They've created it, they've attached it to their wallets. Opt in or opt out. There's a technology that exists to go into their wallets and extract a customer's 24-word seed phrase. I'm not sure how much more clear I can be, Mr. Mark Hogan. Opt in, don't opt out, it doesn't matter. The technology exists to access your wallet. Cheryl at Healing Vibes, she says, how does this become generational wealth? I'm totally new. Well, let's say you went on an exchange today and you spent $500. And well, let's say you spent, I don't know, let's say you spent $200 and you got 100 XRP, because they're about 50 cents each. So you spent $200, you've got, you spent $50 and you've got 100 XRP. I want to keep it very simple numbers. You spent $50 at 50 cents a piece, you've got 100 XRP. So now if XRP goes to $1,000 per coin, right now it's worth 50 cents. If it goes up in value between now and 2026 or 2027 to $1,000 per coin, and you have 100 of those coins, how much money do you have now? How much has your $50 turned into? You have 100 of them, and they're each worth $1,000. What's 100 times $1,000? Do you see how much money you just made off 50 bucks? Do you see the potential of the generational wealth that be created? Now, what if you put 500? What if you put 5 grand? What if you're a wealthy family and you put 50 grand, 500 grand? Imagine the potential and the setup of generational wealth and opportunity, because we know that this asset's going to be so valuable in the future. Think about that same scenario of Bitcoin. Forget XRP and replace it with Bitcoin. And now go back to 2009, 2010. Same scenario, same opportunity, same position. 10 years later, you're looking at it like, fuck, any idiot that didn't do that. Why didn't they see that opportunity? Too new, too risky, doesn't make sense, can't fathom it. You know, same situation you're sitting in right now looking at XRP. When behind the scenes, if you've done any research, the entire world is already adopting the technology. The entire financial world is already adopting Ripple, the XRP ledger, XRP asset. It's all already happening behind the scenes for anyone who's paying attention. And for anyone who's not paying attention and hasn't done any research, those are the people running their mouth and not really knowing what's going on, because they're basing what they're saying on opinion, not on actual fact or research. Anyone who's done real research on XRP, who really understands digital assets, is clearly going to say to you, like, you're nuts to not have that in your portfolio. If it doesn't do what we think it's going to do, it's probably still going to do okay. So you'd still be nuts not to have it in your portfolio. But you're even crazier nuts to run around telling people they shouldn't buy it when it's probably the only and greatest opportunity of anyone's lifetime. You will never ever get an opportunity again like owning XRP. And anyone who is wise enough and has the aptitude to actually go and own some, not just hear it and think about it, but actually go and own a little bit of it, you're a very, very, very special select few. You just don't know that yet. Less than 1% of the cryptocurrency space owns XRP. Let me put it into perspective. Less than 1% of the world owns crypto, and less than 1% of the people that are in crypto own XRP. Do you see how special you are? Can I show the hardware wallets I have? Sure I can. That's the Nifty right there. You can go get that in our store. The other ones we sell you can find in the Hodlers pack, which is the W20 and the V20. I personally like the V20. It's my favorite crypto wallet. I use the smaller, they both do the same thing, but I like the smaller version for when I'm on the go, in my car, that kind of thing. And I like this one for my home kind of banking system. And this one is just freaking awesome. The Nifty is just everything. Every asset in the world is going to become tokenized on the blockchain. This is going to be revolutionary. We're way ahead of the game. The world doesn't know. By 2026, 2027, you're going to be, everyone's going to be trying to get their hands on this device or a similar like device that other companies have duplicated and released. Everyone's going to have a digital wallet or a digital app on their phone holding their digital assets, medical records, dental records, ownership of house, ownership of expensive watch or shoes or things like that, receipt of some expensive headphones. You might even have an NFT of that. So if something went wrong with it, you can prove to the company that you bought it and get manufacturer warranty, and everything will be digitally receipted. That's really what an NFT is. It's a receipt. Anytime you go buy anything, it's very easy for your brain to understand. I bought something that's worth something, so they give me a receipt. Why do I want a receipt? Proof that I bought it in case it's malfunctioned, proof that I have it in case it has a warranty, proof that I own it because it's worth something, proof that I own it because I want proof of ownership ownership. It's mine. It doesn't belong to Jim across the street. It's mine. So all those reasons, you have a receipt. And a receipt is an NFT, a digital receipt. That's why people confuse NFTs with art. Well, how is NFT an art? Well, look at the Mona Lisa. It's super expensive. When it's an NFT, you now have a receipt that you own the Mona Lisa. If I owned the Mona Lisa, I would have to bring you to my house, bring the security team, let you through a vault of 6-inch steel, and be like, look, there's my Mona Lisa. But with NFTs, I can tokenize it onto the blockchain. I can open up my Nifty and I can be like, look, there's my NFT. It's at home in my vault. I can't show you that, but you can see right there, there's my proof of ownership. There's my receipt, my NFT, proof I own the Mona Lisa. Now you get bragging rights, capability of showing. And when this goes into the world of buying and selling and collecting and owning, another level, everyone. Get yourself a Nifty today. Link is up here in my bio, www.IHodlLife.com. And if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to show some love. Chris Von Holland says BlackRock market cap is 105 billion. BlackRock's market cap is 105 billion, but BlackRock's assets that they manage is trillions and trillions, not the market cap of the company itself. Once again, people don't understand market cap. Jeff says, I love me a Nifty. Jeff, you go right ahead and love that Nifty. I see Jackie out there in the crowd. Jackie, congratulations on your Xseed Pro. If you're the same Jackie, I assume you are. And yes, Adam Brake, you're absolutely right. Inheritance made very, very easily in your crypto assets. People always wonder, okay, so if I have a car accident or something happened to me, how would I let anyone know about my crypto assets? How's anyone going to know, especially when I'm keeping my 24-word seed phrase so safe? Well, the really smart way that you can do it is by getting yourself an Xseed Pro, or even just getting yourself one of our base ones, the Xseed, which is kind of the entry-level one, just a little steel card you can etch onto. But what that does is it'll allow you basically to have a 24-word seed phrase, a secondary one of your seed phrase, sealed. And I recommend putting it in an envelope, sealing it, putting it in a box, sealing it, so nobody knows what it is. It could be a necklace, it could be jewelry, it could be anything. And then you leave it with the executor of your will. Even if it's in a safety deposit box, even if it's in the executor of your will and it's in the custody of someone else, as long as it's in a way that it can't be viewed and no one knows what it is until the time of your death, and then the envelope gets to be opened, so to say, and at that time, they then find the card, or they then find the 24-word seed phrase. And the fact of having it on this is if the bank did burn down, or if something did happen, or the executor of your will did have an issue, once again, it's fireproof, it's waterproof, it's vision-proof. If someone even did open up the envelope, you could still have your stickers on there. You could still make it as safe as possible to leave your cryptocurrency as an inheritance. Really smart way to do inheritance. And if you really want to get even more clever, then what you can do is instead of using the Xseed Pro, you can get yourself just a standard Xseed. A standard Xseed like this guy right here, or the Xseed Plus, which is just a card. It's just a card. You can see the 24-word seed phrase on it, but now what you do is if you have multiple children, let's say you have 2 children, you put half your seed phrase on one and half your seed phrase on the other, and you give it to either kid. And they can't get them together until time of death, as an example. Or you give half to your kid and half in your envelope to your executor of your will, and then at time of death, they get the other half of the seed phrase. Or 3/4 of it to your daughter, 3/4 of it to your son, and 1/4 of it in the executor safety deposit box, so to say. And at time of death, all numbers come together to then produce the funds. There's multiple ways that you can kind of fractionalize and break that down using our Xseeds, and of course, most importantly, the Xseed Pro. Just my advice on inheritance and how you can protect your crypto. If you own crypto and you're wondering how would I leave those assets to someone I love without giving them my 24-word seed phrase and making them be a liability. Sweet Dreams asks a good question. Will these cryptos, will they be updated and added to the wallets? Eventually, yes. I mean, we want to hold all the good cryptocurrencies on our wallets. So we already do hold thousands and thousands of cryptos on our different cryptos on the wallets, but not every wallet holds every crypto. And it does take time to get the APIs and the plugins to put the actual, access to those blockchains on wallets. So there's a process period that does take place. And right now, we are one of the top wallets in the world for holding the most cryptocurrencies. A lot up on the top there with Ledger and Trezor, Descent, some of the best wallets that you'll find out there. And so, you know, you can't find one wallet that will hold every coin, but the most top brands, like the ones I've mentioned, and our wallets will give you access to just about all the cryptos you want. And the ones you're kind of waiting on, they'll likely be added over the next year or two. Thanks for the roses. If you appreciate my content, please hit that like. We always want to get those likes up. We're trying to get to 100,000. We're already at 62,000. So hit that like, hit that follow, and of course, share the live if you enjoy the content. Spider Law says they're putting it in front of your face. Well, interestingly enough, one of the galactic rules of the elite is we must tell the general public what we're doing. We must put in front of their eyes and their ears what we're going to do, what's occurring. It's part of the galactic rule. So they're not allowed to do anything unless they tell us first. But they don't have to directly tell us. They can nonchalantly tell us, which is why they do crazy things like make Pixar movies and they name the main actor Wade Ripple and Ember Lumens, talking about how the girl in the character lights up everything, how Stellar Lumens will light up the industry, and how Wade Ripple will wade people through the financial crisis that's about to occur. It's so funny how it's so clearly written in front of people, but most people are just oblivious to the signs. You know, I saw the sign. You know what that song's about? No, you don't. Now you do. Is the golden coin real? Yes, it's real. It's not gold, if that's what you're asking. It's gold-plated coin, and it's a token of IHodlLife. That's our logo for IHodlLife that you can see on there. It's the company logo. As you already know from probably going and checking out our store, that's the company logo right there. And the purpose of the coin is it gives you access to our NFT drop that's going to be coming in 2025. You will get one when you order a Nifty. And if you want to see what it looks like outside of the little plastic case, there you go. They're pretty dope. Pretty dope. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself a Nifty and get yourself a gold coin. Show up on Mint Day. Become an owner in the IHodlLife clothing line. Jackie Plan B. Hey, Jackie Plan B is the winner. I was right. It was the right Jackie. Congratulations, Jackie. You won yourself an Xseed Pro. Thanks for following along. Thanks for being a member of the IHodlLife community. Don't forget to hit that heart and show some love. Tugaton, there is no additional discount codes at this time. All discounts are currently applied. Go check out our store and you can see what's in there. Raphael, yes, you can use our wallets worldwide. We definitely ship to Europe, so definitely you can use it there. There's no restrictions or any issues. They're not location-based. There's 1 or 2 locations in the world we can't ship to due to VAT reasons in their basically in their customs and their border, but almost everywhere in the world we can ship to. So yes, go ahead and order yourself a. If it doesn't let you order from the store, you're in a restricted area. If it lets you go through with an order, it'll ship to you. Just hang tight. Once again, I just want to throw out a happy Father's Day to everyone out there that is a father. I think that on Mother's Day and Father's Day, maybe lots of mothers and fathers don't get as much love and respect as they should. They're such important people in our lives, or at least for many people, they're important people in their lives. So a little bit of love out there for all the dads. My love to give you for all the dads out there is if you really want to be a great dad, go buy some fucking XRP so your kids don't look up to you and be like, Dad, why didn't you buy XRP when the rest of the world was buying XRP? Or Dad, thank God you bought XRP. I don't even need to go to fucking college. We're so fucking rich. You choose. Not financial advice. When is beaver market? There's no such thing as beaver market. Fred, beaver market is like 24/7. Like the girls never stop. Beaver market is like 24/7. Do I like Chainlink? Yes, I do like Chainlink. I like Chainlink because Chainlink is a really important connecting source for multiple blockchains. It basically shares real world data and blockchain data simultaneously so that information can be updated properly on the blockchain. So yes, I love Chainlink. I recommend stacking Chainlink in your bags. Daniel 1989 says this is not true, but because I'm so many comments behind, I have no idea what he said was not true that I was talking about. So something I said Daniel didn't agree with. But that's okay, Daniel. I like that you use your own brain. Sean K says, if it exists for Ledger, then it exists for SecUX. No, you don't understand how APIs work. First, go do some actual fucking research. Do some actual research about what an API is, how an API works, and how it's delegated to certain softwares. And then you'll understand that just because one has it doesn't mean the other one has it. So don't talk stupid things before you actually have some technical knowledge on the matter. Yes, the V20 supports the 3 X's. Yes, it holds XRP. Yes, it holds XLM. Yes, it holds XDC. Daniel says Ledger is the best wallet. Oh, that's what he must have thought was not true, was when I was talking about the things. But obviously Daniel hasn't done any research. He's just holding on to what he already spent his money on. But bottom line, Daniel, your Ledger's not safe anymore. You don't have to like it. It's just the truth. Maxon Apollo says, do you know who's going to win? The great grandchildren of the crypto collectors. And that's true. People like us that are crypto collectors now, our grandchildren are going to reap the rewards because they're going to be spending what they will have at that time called old money. Will be brand new money, but by our grandkids spending it, it'll now be old money, old heavy wealth. Lazaro says he just joined Pi Mining. Hopefully you downloaded the app and you added IHodlLife as your referral. And don't forget, everyone, as you refer your referral code to other people, it will grow your community as well. And it also increases the amount of Pi that you can mine per day. So keep that in mind. It's basically a referral type of thing that you want to do with Pi. You want to share it with your friends, share it with people you know, get them to download it on, use your referral code. And by doing that, you create community, you create more people using the network, and you actually promote the product in itself. A newbie question, where do I purchase XRP and XLM? Cheryl, you must have missed the earlier conversation. We were talking about it. If you're in the United States, Uphold is a really good one for you, and so is KuCoin. You might want to try those two for getting your XRP. And if you don't know what trading pairs are yet, you may want to go research a little bit about that. Also, if the exchange doesn't let you buy the XRP directly, you might have to exchange it with the trading pair USDT. SR says, thanks for being truthful. Well, you're very welcome. That's one thing you guys will always get from me right here at IHodlLife is I don't bullshit it, and I'm not here to talk about anything outside of what I genuinely believe is the correct path or course or direction of cryptocurrency. That doesn't mean I'm necessarily correct. That just means that it's always true and honest content. Tiffany Barton says, what movie is that? It's a brand new one that just came out. I don't even think it's released yet. It's just coming out in theaters. It's the new Disney Pixar movie, of course, released by Disney. The new Disney Pixar movie, and it's all about the elements. It's called Elemental or something like that. You know, wind, fire, earth, water. Ironic that they released the information in a movie about elements. And lead character, literally, his name is Wade Ripple, and the other lead character, which is the girl, her name is Ember Lumens. And if you read the story of what's going on in the movie and what's happening, and you relate it to XRP and XLM, it's like, holy shit. That is so clear to see. I mean, everyone else who's not awake to that will be like, you're a fucking conspiracy theorist idiot. It's just a Pixar movie. Okay. It's easier to agree with you. Laser, what up, buddy? Nice to see you here. Chris P says, are you bullish on XRP, XLM, and XTC? X marks the spot. I am bullish on all three. 0311JAD says, how do you differentiate yourself from BitBoy? Well, that's easy. He's BitBoy and I'm IHodlLife. We're two different people, so it's pretty easy to differentiate us. If you're affiliating us for the fact that we're both crypto influencers, well, that's like saying that two lawyers are the same person or two bus drivers are the same person. Well, they're not. They're completely different in every way. They just have the same profession. So the only similarity I have with BitBoy is the fact that we have a similar profession. We're crypto influencers. We believe in the crypto space. We believe in decentralization. We believe in where this technology is going. Other than that, there's no similarities between us, in my opinion. Outer Reason says, what about the IHodlLife swag? Have you ever given any away? Well, when you do order from our store, you do get a little bit of swag in your bag. But as far as the hats that you see there, and as far as the hoodies that you see sitting right there, and the shoes, the watches, that stuff is not all available yet. We're planning on dropping the NFT collection for the clothing line in 2025 at the peak of the bull run, and we'll probably drop the clothing line available in the store for the first time at that time. Whether it's a couple months before or a few months after, I'm not sure how that will play out yet, but we'll be dropping the physical clothing line for you to go to our store and buy it the same way you can go to our store and buy the wallets. That'll be available likely as we peak in the bull run of 2025. So get looking forward to that. We are going to deck out the world with the dopest crypto gear. So hang on tight. You'll get your IHodlLife swag eventually. Hey, Don Taylor's in the room, and he just says, thanks, community, for my X seed. Don Taylor was a winner of one of the X seeds, and because you guys hit the like and you were able to get us all the way up to, I think it was 150,000 likes last live, we were able to give away an X seed. Don was the winner. Congratulations, Don. He's here in the room, and he just wants to say thanks to everybody for helping him win an X seed, because you guys hitting the like is how that happens. So if you're here and you enjoy the content, every now and then get a little finger action going, hit that heart, show a little bit of love. And it helps it show up on more people's For You pages, and it helps people like Don win Xseed Pros. Tugaton, I love your comment. Tugaton says, damn, I have no awake friends. Welcome to the club, man. It's worse when you're wake as fuck. Like when you are woke as fuck, like more woke than people that are woke. It's just like, like anybody. Sometimes I'm alone. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm alone. Hello. You guys seen that TikTok song with the little kitty cat? Yeah, there you go. IHodlLife version. Where do I ship from? We ship from Canada. We are located in Canada. There you go. Elemental Movie. That's what it's called. Elemental Movie. Someone posted it in the comments. Elemental Movie is what it's called. And the names are Wade, Ripple, Ember, like a flame ember, Ember Lumens, Stellar Lumens, XRP Ripple, Wade Ripple, Ember Lumens, two main characters, elementals, basically the epitome of all. And if you realize what the story is about, what they're doing, their adventure, their journey, their everything. How long will the bull run last? This is a great question, Dave Kane. One of the reasons why this is such a great question is because if we know the bull run is coming, it's important to not only know that if I'm getting crypto now, we're at the bottom of the bear market, and if we're about to hit a bull run, well, this is great. I'm grabbing my crypto now. We're going to go to a bull run. It's going to go up. But now what? Well, how long is up going to last? How long do I stay up? How long do I hold up? And if we know that after it goes up for the bull market, and it's going to come back into a bear market again for another 3 years, like we just went through right now, well, when is that going to happen? How does that happen? What do I do with my crypto? Obviously, if I buy it now and the price is going up and the price is going to come back down again, I want to do something in the mean here. I want to figure how to take my profits or how to acquire that. This is why your question is so very valuable and important. So thank you, Dave Kane. How long will the bull run last? The bull run generally lasts 1 year. Give or take a few months. Give or take a few months. So the bull run should occur at the turn of 2024. And it should carry through to about March of 2025. That's about 15 months, 16 months at most. And again, that's an estimate. It could be 19 months. It could be 12 months. But it's approximately that window of time is what the bear run runs. So now we're going to see a bull run, I meant. So now we're going to see a bull market hit in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. And by this time, June, July of 2025, we'll be entering into another 3-year bear market. So between this time of 2025 and now, we're about to experience the bull run. And the bull run could happen anytime. If XRP wins the case tomorrow, the bull run is going to begin because so much money is going to flood in. If the ETF goes live for BlackRock tomorrow, then all this money is going to flood in, and the bull market, I keep mixing them up, the bull market, the up is going to start sooner than it's supposed to. Ideally, it's going to start around Christmas time, around the turn of the year, and we should see meme coins start a little bit earlier than that. Don't believe me? Go back to 2020 and look what happened in October, November, December of 2020. Look what happened in 2021, January, February, the halving in March of 2021, and look what happened all the way through to 2022 of March, and then boom, into the bear market. All the way up now until 2024, which is approximately 2.5 to 3.5 year window, and each bear market gets a little bit shorter as adoption happens more. The rise gets shorter and the adoption gets shorter, which means it's actually not the rise gets shorter, the volatility settles. Is 3K of Bitcoin worth it to put in XRP? In my opinion, yes, it is. I believe you should have Bitcoin and XRP, both. You shouldn't have one or the other. I believe that XRP is the one that's going to give you all the gains, and Bitcoin is going to be your safe hedge of holding your value safely. So a diversification of the two is smart. King of the Ether says, dude, great freaking content. That's fantastic. I'm glad you guys like my content. If you do, please give me some love. Get some finger action going on. Hit that little heart. And the more hearts we hit, the more likes we get. The more likes we get, the more we get to share the live with new people. Ha, user 503-190-213-0631. I cannot tell you how profound and true your comment is. When you are that person, you understand it in a different level. He says, a man that knows more than everyone is the loneliest. And you're right. The more knowledge you gain, the lonelier you will become. The more aptitude that you acquire, the more you will want to be lonely, and you will actually understand that there's a defining difference between loneliness and being alone. And you eventually modify yourself, you enhance, you advance yourself from loneliness to just being alone. There's a very, very big difference. And when you are comfortable being alone, not loneliness, but you're comfortable being alone, here you start to evolve at a different level. You evolve at a different level of understanding. You simply, without even knowing it, will gain instant access to the infinite intelligence in fragmented ways that you don't even know why. You'll just find things will come to you and you don't know how you know or how it comes to you. It's because your vibrational level has enhanced. You've raised your level, and the matrix is a good way to describe it, is communicating with you. It's talking to you. It's recognizing your advanced levels of your frequency changing from to as simple as stupid example. The frequency of what you are as a human, as an entity, is changing, and that change comes from being very comfortable being alone. And that very alone usually takes a painful process to get to that point of the comfort. But once that comfort is found, I'll be honest, I'll tell you that if you want to understand the masses, you must be alone. Which coin do I suggest that you buy in this market? You might want to follow along. Make sure you hit that like and make sure you hit that follow, because I'm pretty sure I dropped the juice if you're paying attention. King of the Ether says XRP has a burn rate as well, so we could see the utility increase due to the fact that it has a burn rate. I mean, the burn rate is a beneficial utility itself for the coin, but it doesn't really matter. However many ways you want to slice that loaf of bread is going to the moon. And you guys know very well I use the word moon very careful because it makes people have these pipe dreams, but XRP is going to be pipe dreams for people. It really is. Tiffany Barton says, what memes do you like? Well, here's a little secret for you. Some of the memes that I do own: Pepe, Shiba, Dogecoin, Milady, monkeys. There's 5 meme coins in my portfolio. Tiffany says, it's so expensive, Bitcoin. I wish I knew when it was $1. XRP. Now that that's out of the way, Jeff Fraser says, do you use Coinbase to trade? No, I literally just started my trading journey. I went through Blockchain Council. I took the course. I became a certified cryptocurrency trader. So I had a really good fundamental understanding as well as an analytical and technical understanding of cryptocurrency trading. And I've been observing and watching and observing and watching, and I haven't done any trading for a while. And I just recently started my very first trade. I lost money. So that really made me motivated. And so I've decided to just wait like I planned, and I'm going to make sure I'm researched, make sure I've done enough practicing and training before I actually start playing with live money. And I anticipate that this is going to be an extremely valuable skill that I've now taught myself. So trading is going to be a new piece of my future. Might even share some of that here on the live. I might do a couple lives of some of my new first trades as I'm learning, where I learned, how I learned. And of course, you guys can laugh at me and see me make some mistakes as well, because there's no way I'm going to have a trading journey and not lose some money and make some mistakes also. But I anticipate in return to make a lot more than I would lose. And the reason I'm going to make a lot more than I ever would lose is I'm not just jumping into it with a get-rich-quick scheme mindset. I'm doing research, I'm educating myself, and getting myself properly certified, and I'm learning the details and treating it like a side business that could potentially become a full-time business. And I think when you look at it that way, you will approach it with the right standards to actually make something. So we'll be doing some trading, but to answer the question clearly, Jeff, I don't use Coinbase. I am using KuCoin. And the reason I like KuCoin is because I'm currently trading XRP, and XRP is not available on Coinbase. Ren says, loneliness is a tax that you pay for a certain uniqueness of mind, and I couldn't agree more. In fact, this is also where wisdom is found. This is where, this is the area of understanding where you realize you know nothing. And once you realize you know nothing, wisdom then begins. So Jeff, I hope that answered your question. I use KuCoin currently to trade. Although, like I said, I've only done 2 trades. One, I lost some money, and one, I made some money. And I did make enough money back on the second trade to offset the first one and still make some profit. But nonetheless, I've still only done 2 trades so far. And I think I'm up maybe $100 or something. So nothing major, because I was just playing with little tiny numbers just to learn the process of how to place orders, how to set stuff. I'm still brand new. I've never traded before. I'm a crypto genius when it comes to understanding the fundamental crypto space. But when it comes to technical analysis and learning the actual charts and trading, I was a newbie. So I took a course. I studied. Now I know all the charts and all the trading and all that kind of stuff, at least to a degree of a new guy who just kind of graduated. And now I'm ready to start putting it into application. So now I'm starting to watch, professional traders, how they do things. And eventually we're going to turn this camera around and we're going to have you guys join me on my trading journey. And we're either going to lose money together. Well, you guys are going to watch me lose money, or you're going to watch me take some money and turn it into a whole bunch more, which is what I hope the case is going to be. And you guys will be able to copy, mimic, and hopefully do those things for yourself at home as well. So we're going to have all that coming up here in the IHodlLife channel. And make sure you hit that follow and you're following along. I see user 503 saying jump in Forex. Since I've now learned trading, I hear a lot of people telling me to get in Forex. I haven't really done any research for it. It sounds so boring to me. Crypto is exciting to me. So I definitely need to stick my nose around Forex. And like I said, I'm not planning on diving into trading yet. I'm going to take my sweet ass time. I'm going to make sure that I can look at myself in the mirror and be like, you're a fucking pro. Any trader can ask me any question and I'm going to get it right to a degree. Then I'm going to start playing my money. I'm going to educate myself first. I'm not just going to risk it. I know 95% of traders just jump in and lose their money, and that's what I'm not going to do. Grumpy Fake King, just so you know, when you open up a new online wallet that uses XRP, it'll always take 10 of your XRP. That's the minimum amount used to keep the wallet or network alive. Abdullah says XRP is available on Coinbase wallet. I did not know that. As far as I know, if you send XRP on the Coinbase wallet, you can't send it off the wallet. It just holds it there. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's as far as I know. And yes, Jeff, I do use KuCoin to buy XRP, buy USDT, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, and then I can send them to my offline wallet, or I can just trade them right there on the site. And then when I win profits, I take my profits off, which is my plan. I'm going to have a little bit on there that I've got that I'm trading with. And as my profits go, I take them to my offline wallet, trade some more, grow, take it, and so on. And that's how I plan on making money off of trading. And again, I'm just starting that journey. So make sure you hit that like, make sure you're following along, guys, because we're going to start that whole trading journey myself. I'm a brand new trader. I'm so sure the first few trades we're going to make, you guys are going to laugh your asses off me. I'm so sure that I'm going to have some videos posted where some professional trader later, a month down the road, is going to be looking back at the video of me making of my very first few trades and being like, who's this fucking retard? He has no idea. I can't wait for all that to happen. But that's going to be part of the excitement and part of the journey as we go from knowing nothing about trading cryptocurrency, but we do know lots about crypto, into a trading journey. So anyone who wants to join that journey, make sure you're following along. Bethany says, awesome content, Tristan. Thanks, Bethany. I was just thinking about you, and I was just thinking that your content is great too. So what a coincidence we have. Big shout out to Bethany. Jeff was actually trying to say, I'm not looking to trade on KuCoin. I'm looking to buy a coin. And if you're looking to buy a coin, then you might want to try KuCoin. You might want to try Uphold. You might want to try Crypto.com. You might want to try Coinbase. You might want to try Binance. It depends on where you're located. Rhine Clothing says understandable, and I know that comment. That is JV Coach or Coach JV or whatever his name is. He always says understandable, and I like that because what he's referencing to is he's referencing of people who are really picking up what he's laying down, not just looking at it at face value. So I do know that understandable comment from Mr. Coach JV, who's also a good influencer you guys can check out. I find him too slow to listen to, the way he talks. I can't listen to him. Sorry, Coach JV, you bore me, man. Speed it up. Speed it up. You listen to me, and it's the opposite. Oh, man, I can't listen to Tristan. He's like a friggin' auctioneer. I can't hear half the shit he says. Talks too fast. I get it. That's my end of the spectrum. Coach JV, he's on the other end. He's slow as fuck. Well, the financial system is changing. It's like, holy fuck, dude, I could have finished the video by now. But he's a good influencer. His content is really, really good. I just can't stand watching him because he's too slow. But big love and shout out to Coach JB because your content is good. Tiffany says I turned her on. Oh, sorry, turned her on to it. Turned her on to crypto. Right on. That's what I like to hear. If there's anything I want to hear more from a lady than I turned her on, is that I turned her on to XRP. Woo! That makes me smile. So for anyone who's joining in, following along, just so you know, we are talking today about XRP. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tristan. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the world's best cryptocurrency community and the world's best cryptocurrency and merchandise store. If you need anything in the Web3 space, follow us on TikTok, follow us on all of our channels. The link is in my bio for all of our channels, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, so on and so forth. You can follow us there. And of course, you can go to our store, IHodlLife.com. And you can order some of the best cryptocurrency products you can find on the planet in our store. And there's always more products coming. Our clothing line's coming. Our Ballet Gold card wallets are coming. And all kinds of new, innovative, neat features in the future. If you love the content, make sure to hit that like. The more likes we get, the more it shows on people's For You page. The more unsuspecting new random people we bring into crypto. And you get to be an advocate of sharing a special time with new people. We're at 78,000 likes. Good job, everyone. We're going to try to get ourselves to 100,000 so that we can give away a free Xseed Pro to one lucky winner. So if you're here in the room and you like the content, please show us some love. Techno Wolf says, I'm learning to trade too. Well, for anyone who does want to learn trading, make sure you hit the link in my bio and make sure you're joining my Discord. Because in my Discord, we are going to open up a trading room and we're going to allow certain people who have access in to get into that room, and you can join the trading journey with us. We'll open up 2 rooms. We'll have one that's just a public chat that anyone can talk about trading, and then we'll have the insiders traders, because we have an insiders group already for people who want to trade that can go into a private group where we share specialized information. The Bry Guy says Warriors Rise. So the Bry Guy knows Coach JV also, because I think that's what he always says, Warriors. Something about Warriors Rise or Warriors Fight or something like that. I don't know. How do you send fiat to KuCoin? Well, you don't send fiat to KuCoin, so you don't actually send it the way you send a crypto. You attach your bank card or you attach your credit card to KuCoin, and then you hit buy. and that will then take fiat from your bank account, your card or your account, whatever one, and then it will then in return give you on the exchange the digital asset, whether it's Bitcoin or XRP or USDT or whatever it might be. So you don't actually send fiat there. You just attach your fiat purchase device, such as your bank account or your credit card, and then you buy the asset, the cryptocurrency asset. Dark Horse said that the money maker bots keep XRP at zero neutrality and keep the price low. I think Dark Horse is high. Topher Leonard says, well, if XRP is a stable coin, why would it be more than $1? Well, let me put that into perspective for you. If I want to exchange $1 million with you, it's easier for me to exchange one coin worth $1 million than it is for me to exchange with you 1 million coins. And you might ask, well, why? What does it matter if I send you 1 million coins or 1 coin? I just press send on a blockchain and it sends to you. But what you don't understand is for every increment of data sent, there's a transaction cost. There's an input and an output. So if I can send you 1 coin, it's cheaper than if I'm sending you 1 million coins. Therefore, it's a cheaper, more frictionless, more efficient transaction for me to send you $1 million coin than for me to send you 1 million $1 coins. Does that make sense? It's the actual cost of the transaction to occur. Therefore, it makes no sense. And, some of the founders of Ripple have said it themselves. It makes no sense at all for XRP to be under a certain number because it has to handle on-demand liquidity. It makes no sense for me to transfer 1 million coins when I can just transfer 1. This is why XRP will go to ridiculous numbers. What that number is, we don't know. And what that number is, it doesn't matter. Is it going to be way fucking bigger than what it is right now? Yep. So we want to own that asset now. Whether it's a stable coin, whether it's not a stable coin, whether its price simply stabilizes because it has a certain value point, I don't know. None of that matters other than the fact that it's not going to be 50 cents. Grumpy Fake King, how do I pay fee to activate the XRP address? You send XRP there. So let's say you send 100 XRP to that wallet address. You're now going to own 90 XRP because it's going to take 10 and keep it. And that's how you open up the address, by sending a minimum of 10 XRP to the address. So go onto your exchange and send to your Zoom wallet a minimum of 10 XRP, and you will now open that. It'll keep that 10 XRP. You won't be able to send it off that Zoom wallet. It'll stay there forever. Mr. Romance says, how do you feel about mining crypto? I think that if you're mining Bitcoin, you need to be on an industrial scale. So other than that, the best thing you might want to be doing is mining some Pi token. And you can do that with the link in my bio. And the referral code for that is IHodlLife. When you log in, you can download the app. It's free. And IHodlLife is the referral code. Link in bio. Hit the button that says mine crypto on my phone. It'll force you to download the Pi app. And it'll ask you who's the referral code. IHodlLife. And then you'll mine cryptocurrency for free on your phone. Damage D says, why should an investor risk his money on cryptocurrency? Their answer to that is the same reason why an investor should have risked his money on the internet in 1993. Does that make clear sense to you? Damage D, does it make clear sense to you why you would have wanted to invest in the internet back in the 1990s? Right? Because the world adopted the technology and you would have made millions and millions of dollars on your investment. You can understand that, right? So this is the same reason why you want to invest in cryptocurrency now, because investing in the internet back then was like, wow, there's this new technology that's available that creates interoperability. That's what the internet was. And that's what crypto is now, a new level of interoperability. Internet times 10 on steroids. New, better, enhanced internet. Replacement of the internet, so to say. So for all of those reasons, you can see, okay, well now that makes sense why I would want to invest in that. It's a new technology that's going to overtake the complete world of interoperability. Our bank structure, our interoperability structure, our peer-to-peer purchasing structure, our financial structure, every structure that we know in our life is going to be changed because of this technology. Just like the internet changed every structure of our life because of the technology of the internet. So when you look at cryptocurrency as a technology, not as a digital currency, it's very easy to understand why investors want to pile their money into it now while it's early, just like it would have been smart to pile money into the web or Web 2, Internet Web 2, back in 1991, 92, 93, 94, and 95. Someone says they saw Calvin Hill join the room. He's probably not the real Calvin Hill. If you are the real Calvin Hill, then please request to come up and we'll get you up here because I like Calvin Hill. He's got good content. But likely it's not him. Likely it's a copycat scammer. You'll see Calvin Hill accounts. You'll see Coach JV accounts. You'll see IHodlLife accounts. And they're scammers that will direct message you and ask you to, hey, let me show you how to invest. And then you as a person think, oh, it's Coach JV. Oh, it's Tristan messaging me. Oh, it's this person messaging me. Oh, and you think it's somebody because they have a fake account of that person, but it's not them. They don't have time to message you. They're not messaging you. You're being scammed, which is why I remind everyone, anytime there's a direct dialogue with anyone, you're being scammed. Anyone sending you a direct message, a private message, you're being scammed. Anyone offering to show you and help you and let me do it for you, you're being scammed. If they're not asking you for like $200 an hour or fuck off, you're being scammed. Nobody cares about your wallet. Nobody cares about your money. Nobody's here to help you make money. And if they really have the knowledge that can take your money to make you so much money, they don't give a fuck about you. They're already busy doing that with their own money. Right? They have the knowledge to do it. They're already doing it with their own money. They don't give a fuck about you. So don't be stupid when someone messages you and says, let me show you. Okay. Frank P with 1 follower. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I put my money? And yes, Peacemonger says, yes, definitely a scammer. So keep in mind, everyone out there, there's tons of scammers. Anyone who is messaging you, direct messaging you, private messaging you, inviting you to WhatsApp, or giving you a recommendation. Go see this person. He's going to make you money. No, he's not. Nobody cares about making you money. And anyone out there who's making enough money is busy making their own money. They don't give a fuck about making you your money. So you need to figure that out on your own. You need to research and pay attention on your own. The second there's a hand or a voice or someone assisting you, you're being scammed. Please be aware of that. And if I just tell you that and you still let someone assist you and get scammed, you deserve it. I have no sympathy for you. B_Rudo says, can you explain this technology? Sure, I can. Let me explain just the technology of blockchain to you. Right now we use a database. So that means that things happen. A transaction like Tristan puts $10 in his bank account. So now on the database, there's a record, a recording of that transaction. And on that database, it says Tristan put $10 in his bank account. But in today's world, a governing force like a bank or an entity, a centralized group, a company, somebody who's at the top of that decision can go into that transaction and they can change it. Oh, Tristan actually only gave us $9, not 10. So they can go in there and they can change that from $10 to $9. Now, anyone who goes back 10 years later and looks at that recording can say, oh, well, on that day, at that time, Tristan deposited $9. But that's not what happened. What really happened was Tristan went in and deposited $10, and then they made a mistake and recognized he didn't give us $10. He only gave us $9. So now we can't change that transaction. We're just going to make a new transaction to charge Tristan $1 extra that he didn't give us. Now what really happens 10 years later when someone looks back? They can look back and they can see the real story. He meant to give them 10, but only gave them 9, made a mistake. They had to make a second transaction for the second $1 to equate the equivalent of $10. Not somebody went in and changed the information and nobody knew 10 years later. This is where the specialty comes from. On a current database that we have today, you can go in and you can alter the information. And on a blockchain, the information, once it goes on there, it's permanent. You can never change it. You can never alter it. It's 100% immutable. Every transaction that happens is permanent. You can never change it. You can never alter it. You can only make a new transaction to make adjustments based on the previous transaction. So in a current database that we use today, which is an internet database, transactions can be manipulated by governing forces or people who have hacking capabilities. On a blockchain, you can't manipulate the transaction. You can only make a new one. So therefore, it becomes more secure. When I record data into the database and I record data into the blockchain, the data in the blockchain is secure, unchangeable, unhackable, uncheatable, unalterable. But on the database, it's all of those things. So a database has what's called read-write capability. A blockchain only has read capability, and everyone has write capability. Therefore, no one has specialized capability to go in and change something. And when something is changed, everyone can see it. Therefore, they can, as a group, validate whether that makes sense or that's not correct or not. Therefore, it becomes a proof of consensus safety and security through a community of observation, not a centralized force. So once again, that boils back down to the technology of what is blockchain. It's a ledger of transactions and actions that is recorded in a proper way, as opposed to what we've been using for the past 30 years, a recording of transactions that people can manipulate and change to their will. What this does is it creates accountability. So that's just the technology, very simple breakdown between blockchain versus a database. And that's just the simple basics of the recording of a transaction and why it's beneficial and why that is a technology. We won't even get into the techniques of frictionless payments, speed, efficiency, cost, tokenization, recording of data. All of that is all other levels. There's so many use cases of this technology. And the technology is not currency. The technology is elliptic curved cryptography and blockchain, or I should say, distributed ledger technology, because Hashgraph is not a blockchain and neither is DAG. There's a directed acrylic graph, which is just a different way of how it operates like a blockchain, but it's technically not a blockchain. It's a distributed ledger technology. What's distributed ledger? Remember that recording of transactions I was talking about? But at the bank, only the bank gets to see it. On the blockchain, everyone in the world can go on the blockchain and look at it and see it. Therefore, it creates accountability. The bank can do whatever they want behind closed doors. But if it's open on the ledger, imagine it this way. Imagine that you could go on your computer right now and see every transaction the bank is doing. Right now, you go to your bank, you give them $1,000, and you don't know what they're doing with that $1,000. Their computer's turned the other way. You can't even see it. They're looking at your account and your information, and you're not even allowed to see that shit. And they're like, okay, Mr. Sir, there's $1,000 now deposited into your bank account. Have a nice day. You don't get to see none of that. You don't know where that $1,000 went. You don't know who it's being sent to. You don't know what assets the bank is buying with it. You don't know what liquidity they're lending out. You don't know any of those details. But on the blockchain, you could see all of it. Once again, why the technology of elliptic curved cryptography and DLT becomes so valuable in comparison to the current technology that we have, which is a computer HTTPS database. And before we had HTTPS, we didn't even have TPS. We just had HTTP. And HTTP was only internet-based, but everyone could hack it. And then we came out with security protocols, which advanced it to HTTPS, which is the baseline protocol that we compute on top of. And now that is being replaced again with a newer technology called blockchain, or for a better way to put it, distributed ledger technology. A recording of transactions as opposed to a database of writing of transactions. No different than a person with a book in their hand. The book is the blockchain. The pages are the blocks. And the entries on the page are all of the transactions. It's just like recording a ledger in any other old traditional fashioned way, but done digitally and done efficiently and done fast. I hope that answered your question between the technologies and how it's a technology. Distributed ledger technology, the sharing of the ledger between a community. And of course, that's one main aspect of it, the distributed aspect of the technology. And the other aspect of the technology is also the decentralized peer-to-peer use case, which is the distributed ledger aspect of it. How long would it take a quantum computer to hack a blockchain? Probably about 15 minutes. A quantum computer could hack a wallet in about 15 minutes, but don't worry, in the future, the algorithms used to secure these wallets will be entangled to longer hash algorithms, therefore increasing their security. And because we don't type in hashes, we just use QR codes, all of that becomes irrelevant to us anyway. So the security measures will increase to a point where quantum computing won't be able to hack into the system. There is already a quantum resistant ledger created, and that technology will be incorporated to all future blockchains, and you won't have to worry about quantum computation. In fact, quantum computing is going to be the next level of technology coupled with the DLT or distributed ledger service that's going to evolve humanity to the next level. Humanity is going to take those two, combine them, and evolve to the next level of humanism. B. Rudo says you are the GOAT. Yeah, maybe. B. Rudo says, how do you know so much? Well, that's because I reach into the infinite intelligence. And I know you're going to think I'm crazy when I tell you this, but available to everyone around you is a cloud of vibration. Zzz, it's literally a vibrational cloud that's access to everyone in the world. It's in the ether, in the air around us. And in that air, there's content, there's information, there's knowledge, there's answers, there's information. And you can allow your mind to enter that, and you can take out information from it. And it doesn't come easy. It's not like it just like a cloud opens up and a voice says to you, go buy XRP, it's going to go to this price. It doesn't do that. but it gives you fractionalized information. It'll make you have dreams about crypto, and then you might start on a path of learning about crypto, or it'll come to you in fragmented ways. And when you learn how to access that fragmented information in a clever way, it's called Genius Loci, you can then start applying it in real life. You can literally go into a state of Genius Loci at free will, access information, and it's like it forces the matrix to deliver that information then to you incrementally in random ways. So it's like I go into the matrix trying to learn how to trade crypto, which I'm doing right now. And now because I know how to access Genius Loci and I know how to access the infinite intelligence through my vibrations, I'm going to go into that infinite intelligence with the intent that I need knowledge on trading. I need knowledge on how to be profitable, knowledge on making the right trades. And because my mindset, which is where the old saying comes from, where you are what you think, because my mindset will be set in the place that the infinite intelligence is going to deliver to me the necessary fragmented knowledge that I need for my trading journey to be successful, the matrix will have no point but to make that so. It will have no choice but to incrementally force itself to manipulate and change to make that so, because my thinking made it be that way, which is why you are what you think. You simply have to believe past disbelief. And Genius Loci allows you to believe past disbelief, and the infinite intelligence allows you to extract the information needed to make the right choices. Even though it's not clear and you don't quite understand it, you will just find that you're stumbling your way through it. Somehow, now that I started this training journey, over the next 6 months, in my life will stumble trading people, someone who gives me the right information that helps my trading journey. It'll just come to me because I've now forced the matrix to create that my way by reaching the infinite intelligence via Genius Loci, which is nothing more than believing that there's this cloud of information and I can access it. And if I go there and I can access, and just opening that channel of belief will start your process of using Genius Loci to pull what they call from the source, or pull from the ether, specialized knowledge. It's all around you. It's available already. This is what entanglement really is. The knowledge, once it's thought by one person, it's available to everyone in the world via the infinite intelligence. Only one person has to think it or know it or create it, because life is all about creation. Everything is creation. It only has to be created once for everyone in the world to share and experience it. And is there really a QFS that you have to register your wallet? No, this is a bunch of scam bullshit for all the people trying to get you to register your wallet so your crypto is safe. This is a scam. You don't have to register with any special system. Just get your crypto offline. Keep it safe. B. Rudo says he believes that. Well, most people won't be Rudo. What I just told you about the infinite intelligence, Genius Loci, accessing that information, everyone will tell you you're a fucking lunatic. This guy's just getting likes. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Most people won't even delve into the understanding of it. They'll just discard it because it's too whimsical. It's too fluky. It's too fantasy-like. Great minds think alike, says Hood Hobbies. That's what entanglement is. Entanglement is different minds being able to access similar knowledges at the same time based on the frequency that they're existing upon, based on the frequency that their thought process is existing upon. That's what entanglement really is. And when entanglement comes to quantum computing, this is when quantum computing is going to change everything. This is when we're going to see replicators come into play. You're going to be able to go into your kitchen, you're just going to tell a machine, make me an apple, and it's just going to, boop, it's going to make an apple. And you know how it's going to make an apple? Because we now have the technical understanding that everything that is around us is nothing more than an arrangement of atoms, which means my hat is only a hat because of how many atoms are in it and how they're arranged. And my hair is only hair because of how many atoms are in them and how they're arranged. And if I can change how many are in here and how they're arranged, it wouldn't be hair anymore. It would then be a hat or something else. So every individual thing is nothing more than an arrangement of molecules. And this is what quantum computing does. Quantum computing leaves the traditional computing on top of tubes and transistors, and it goes on top of computing on top of atoms themselves, the smallest quantifiable piece we know, atoms themselves. So when the atoms, then for making up the molecules, can be manipulated, rearranged, and positioned how we want, we can therefore replicate anything that we wish. And when that comes into play, which it already is, it's just not public to everybody yet, medical will go out the window. You'll just be able to go in, hear a sound, and you'll be able to grow yourself a new fucking liver. I know that sounds crazy, But sound frequency is the answer to all of our medical issues, and people will discover that in the near future once they understand quantum computing. Quantum computing will lead them to understanding things like how the pyramids were built, how we used sound technology, vibrational waves, and then people will then be building new hearts, new lungs, new livers, new legs, new arms, new eyes, things like that, simply by playing certain frequencies. Because everything in life is nothing more than a frequency, nothing more than an arrangement of atoms, and the arrangement of those atoms changes based on the frequency, which means, that's what they mean when they say you're enhancing yourself, you're changing your frequency. You can literally alter your own physical state by changing your frequency. Holistic Health Dave. I've heard that term before. Some people call it the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is what I was referring to as the infinite intelligence, which means anyone in the world with any information, as soon as it's thought or discovered or created, it goes into that kind of cloud of information that some people can access, most people don't because they're oblivious to it. I've heard of that cloud also being called, I don't know if the word was Akashic, but I do remember it's called records or a recording, because that's what it is. That cloud is like a distributed ledger technology. It's like a blockchain recording every thought, every action that happens in the matrix, and therefore creating it in entanglement to be existent. And once it's in existence, once it's plausible, anyone therefore can access that information simply by tuning into the proper frequency. B. Rudo says, put your hat back on. What, you guys don't like my hair? It's all a mess today because I was wearing a hat all day. Come on. You like that messy hair, don't you? Lisa likes the frequency healing. Yes, Lisa, will discover that frequencies will take over our entire medical system. In fact, everything in our universe that is created, believe it or not, is all created. Whether you believe in God or Big Bang or anything like that, all of it is created from 9 notes. 9 musical notes. Don't believe me? Go do some damn research. Everything in the universe is created behind 9 sacred notes. Remember the video game Zelda? When you played the little flute and he could do anything? That's a secret telling you about the 9 sacred notes. And in the game, there was 9 notes that he could play. And he could do anything. He could manipulate things. He could change things. He could pass through time. He could have superposition. Two different positions at the same time. Superposition is when you actually achieve 2 different states. Like liquid and gas, for example, you can achieve 2 different states at the same time. That's what superposition is. That's what quantum computing will do. It'll open up the opportunities of entanglement and superposition. Anyway, sorry I digressed. Should I get my XRP off my Nano S? Well, some people still think that the Nano S is safe. In my opinion, I don't like Ledger anymore. So they're going to have to hate on me now, because too bad, because I'm now starting to hate on them. Only for the reason that I don't like what they've done with this new password. It tells me very clearly that the group leading them has sold their soul to the elite, and that they're willing to just give up whatever they have to stay in business. And I would rather choose eternal happiness, tell them to go fuck themselves, and have them kill me before I would bend over and allow them to offer their Satanistic offerings through me. $5.28. I see Reline Clothing posting 528. This is a very magical frequency, and 528 is the frequency of pi. Interestingly enough, the frequency that allowed us to build the pyramids comes from frequency 528, because 528 has a frequency of transportation or telepathic transportation. So it sounds like from Baba and from a few people in the group, it sounds like there's a couple IHodlLife imposters out there. So anyone who's messaging you pretending to be IHodlLife, keep in mind it's not me. I'm not messaging you. I don't have time to help you with your financial careers. So if anyone's messaging you attempting to be IHodlLife, just please know it's a scammer. Or if they're pretending to be anyone at all, anyone's messaging you, they're scamming you. Anyone's direct messaging you, direct dialogue, scam. So please be attention. Please pay attention, everyone. Leb A, or IEB, I'm not sure what that is, says, what are the capabilities of the XRPL compared to Ethereum? Well, Ethereum and XRPL are both layer 1 platforms, but the difference between them is XRP can do everything that Ethereum does, but extremely fast and extremely cheap. So it costs less money to use, and it can make the same transaction that Ethereum does, but in an increment of the time. And it also has technologies that are attached to it, such as the overledger they use for the transportation of on-demand liquidity that is not available on other blockchains, such as Ethereum. So XRP is basically just a faster, more efficient, better version of what Ethereum is, but they both serve a separate use case to kind of define the two. Holistic Health says that he bathes in 528 megahertz every night, and that's actually not bad. 528 megahertz is a vibration of creation, so it's a really, really smart one, especially if you're trying to do manifesting. And Fred mentions at the bottom here, he's mentioned 12 harmonic frequencies. Yes, there is 12 sacred harmonic frequencies, but those 12 frequencies come from 9 specific notes. You can't find those 9 notes. They're not teachable. They're not learnable. This is sacred knowledge. In fact, my show could get cut down just for talking about that. Don't be surprised if this video gets taken off YouTube when I post it. Not allowed to know that stuff. Not allowed to know you can heal your body and your limbs with vibration. Do you know that when your cat comes and lays on your chest and it goes and it's purring on you? That's what it's doing. It's sending vibrations into your body and healing you because the cat has detected through your body vibrations that something is irregular. And because it detects the irregular movement in your vibrations, it will automatically come and lay on your chest. Unless it's a habit you've created with a cat, which is also a possibility. But most of the time, if it just does it, it's recognizing you need to be healed. And it's coming and it's giving you what's called low-grade impulse health result. And what that is it's a low and what that does, it actually heals you inside via the vibration. Literally like vibrational medicine. And cats have the ability to do that for you. So if a cat ever lays on your chest, be aware, and it's purring, especially if it's purring really hard. It's not trying to tell you it loves you. It's trying to tell you, I recognize there's something wrong. Your equilibrium is off, and I'm here to help heal you. And holistic health, yes, you're absolutely right. That's why Egyptians loved cats, because they knew that cats had a vibration. It's all about the vibration they exist at. That's why cats can see things that humans can't see, because their eyes don't see the same light that we see. They see lesser light, actually. And that lesser light that they can see enables them to see things we can't see. And also enables us to see things they can't see, like certain colors, for example. Baba, just so you know, there's no difference between the V20 and the W20. The W20 and the V20 from the Hodlers Pack and the Hodlers Pack Pro, they're the exact same features, same everything, just the device shape is different. This one is a big coin and it has a kind of an aluminum frame, so it's really durable. That's why I like that one. And the octagonal shape does, I'll just turn my camera here if I can. The octagonal shape does allow it. Guess that didn't work so well. The octagonal shape does allow it to actually stand up on my desk nicely, whereas this one, it doesn't. It has to lay flat on its back. So a couple little details I like over this one better, but both of them are great wallets. Go check them out in our store. They both have the same screen, same features, same options, same everything, same coins. No difference except their shape. And this one is $30 more money because of its shape. It's larger, has a little bit heavier build, $30 difference between the two. But as far as function and capabilities, they're identical. And same for the Nifty. The Nifty is completely different because the Nifty holds NFTs. So whole different bird. Go check it out in our store. www.IHodlLife.com. The link is in my bio. All right, guys, we're at 91,000. Everybody hit that like because I only have a short amount of time today to do live. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I have to do this afternoon. So please hit that like. We want to get ourselves to 100,000 so that we can give away one X Seed Pro to a lucky community member. So as a team, as a community, let's all get together, put our heads and hands together and put in some work. And let's just plow that all the way up to the 100K mark just so that we can give away an X Seed Pro free to somebody. Somebody's going to get an awesome X Seed Pro in their package simply because you guys as a community put in some finger work, put in a little bit of effort. And if you like my content, then please put in a little bit of effort and help somebody in the community win something free. Even if you didn't order from the store and you're not in the order winnings, you're not going to win the X Seed Pro. That doesn't matter. Be a community member and help somebody else win. I'm a firm believer. One thing that crypto taught me, the decentralization of crypto, what it really taught me, is it taught me the way that we live in today's world is not okay. It's not okay for me and 9 other people on our block to all have a big house, a 2-car garage, and 3 cars. But the one guy who lives at the end of the block, the 10th person on the block, has no garage, no car, and 6 children. This is not okay. It is not okay for us to exist this way. We're a bunch of fucking piece of shit human beings to exist this way. All 9 of us should come to the recognition, okay, well, number 10 over there has nothing and we all have everything. So as a community, let's all get together and build number 10 a garage. And let's all get together and get him 1 car, at least 1. We've all got 3. At least he can have 1 so that he can drive his kids back and forth and he doesn't have to take the bus. This is how community should be. This is why we should always do work and effort that we're not necessarily the beneficiary, but our community, the people around us, the people that matter, which is everyone, they're the beneficiary. And when we start operating this way, I think that our whole life as human beings will become in a better way. Once again, it's not okay for 9 of us on one street to all have 3 cars in a double car garage, but the guy at the end of the street doesn't even have a car or any garage. Why can we not come together as a group? If we all have that much combined and we have that much individually, why can we all not come together as a group and say, all right, I'll throw in 30, you throw in 30, you throw in 30, you throw in 30. Before we know it, we've got enough money to buy him a car and 2 fucking garages. And it didn't change our life at all. All we had to do was be aware and care. Literally, just be aware and care. That's all we had to do. And I think that cryptocurrency really taught me about that, really taught me about relation, really taught me about how we're supposed to be as people. And I hope that that expresses to more people out there. I think that that's how we should exist as a whole, which is why I spend my Sundays in my very, very busy time to be with the community, because it's really important for me to be an advocate of sharing the information properly, not just, yeah, whatever, I don't care if he does, he doesn't, whatever. To me, that's important. To me, the people who don't understand crypto are that 10th person on the block who doesn't have a house and a garage while the rest of us do. And it's my obligation to at least roll by his house and be like, hey, Jim, can I tell you about something that might interest you? At least that's my obligation. At least from the one above, the only obligation is notification. Just drop the information and let them do with it as they will. Thanks everybody for hitting that like. You can see we just cleared 100,000. So for everyone hitting that heart, enjoying the content, and helping be a community member, I just want you to know, big love for you as the community coming from me right here at IHodlLife. Thank you. Somebody today won themselves an Xseed Pro, so we're going to give that to one lucky winner. Compliments of you guys in the IHodlLife community hitting the likes. You did the work, you put in the effort, you got it all the way to 100,000, which takes work. Do you know how many likes 100,000 likes is in a live? It's really good. It's good for my content, good for my page. So you guys are doing dual beneficials and someone in the community is winning something. So it's a win-win-win-win-win-win situation. Thanks everybody for putting in the teamwork. We're not going to stick the live open too much longer today because I've got a whole bunch of stuff I have to do this afternoon. I've got a really busy schedule over the next couple weeks, which is a good thing as we're getting up to the crypto bull market coming soon. This gold coin, yes, you will get it with a HODLer Pro Pack, because in the HODLer Pro Pack is a Nifty, and you get one of these with a Nifty. Any order you have with a Nifty, you will get one of these coins. So no matter what you order, if this is in your package, this Nifty right here, you're going to get one of these gold coins, just so you know. Once again, I want to say congratulations to all the winners out there. Where's my winning tickets here? Where'd they go? They're over here. Congratulations once again to Yusuf Akawi. You were the winner of an Xseed Pro. Congratulations to Jackie Scott. You were the winner of an Xseed Pro. And congratulations to Dawn Taylor. Congratulations, you were an Xseed Pro. And I just flashed your addresses on the screen. So if anyone shows up at your house and they're weirdos, well, it's my fault because I sent them there. Just kidding. All right, everybody, if you've got comments about today, drop it here in the chat now. Now's your chance. I've caught up to all the comments, so now I can actually see the comments that are all dropping. So drop them now if you want to talk about something. I want to reiterate one more time what we're talking about today with the battle between the SEC and XRP, and I want to give my true thoughts on the entire scenario. So my real thoughts on this entire scenario is that XRP is going to get suppressed for a little bit longer, and the Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock is going to go live first. This is going to allow institutional money, or I should say BlackRock's friends or BlackRock's investor money, to enter the crypto space ahead of the public. I think that's what's really going to happen, and XRP is going to be suppressed. So for all of us who are looking towards this bull run, hoping on XRP, I got news for you. You're going to have to keep hodling a little bit longer, but I got better news for you. It's a good thing. The reason they're doing that is because it's the golden goose egg. It is the one that's going to create the generational wealth. That's why it's being suppressed in the way that it is. So For all of you that already own the asset, I want you to remember how special you are, and I want to encourage you to hodl on. And for anyone who doesn't own the asset, I want you to understand that you must do research about why you own this asset, or you will lose your money by hitting the sell button too early. Bitcoin will pump to $10, you'll take your 10 grand profit, and you'll lose your chance to become a millionaire because you don't know why you own the asset. So make sure you follow along, make sure you understand why you own the asset. But yes, I'm not a financial advisor, keep that in mind. But yes, I do advise everyone, in my personal opinion, that they should be acquiring XRP, as much XRP as they can before XRP explodes. Tiffany Barton says, thanks for sharing your wisdom and hours of research. And yes, I will be honest with you, the infinite intelligence and Genius Loki is not the only form of acquiring information. It takes hours and hours of tireless reading, research, poking, finding, discovering, and of course then taking that information and calculating it together to make reasonable sense. So it takes a lot of work. So thank you. I appreciate that comment. Xavier says Onyx Coin with a question mark. In case anyone doesn't know, Onyx Coin is the new blockchain built by JP Morgan. They just dropped it in 2022. It's brand new. I anticipate we're going to see some mega movement on it this bull run, and it's designed for tokenization. It's designed for RWAs, which is real world assets, which means Tristan has an expensive watch and it's worth $10,000 and he wants to tokenize it so he has a proof of ownership and a proof of receipt. JP Morgan's Onyx Coin blockchain is a blockchain where I could tokenize my item on there to show that I have a digital receipt saying that I own that item. Proof of ownership, proof of value. That's what JP Morgan is building, and it just dropped 2022. Obviously, there is nothing tokenized on the blockchain right now, so now is when you want to own it. If you mine Bitcoin with Pi, well, first of all, you can't mine Bitcoin with Pi. You can only mine Pi with Pi. And while you mine Pi with Pi, you're not paying tax because you're only acquiring an asset. You only pay tax on an asset if you sell the asset. If you're just acquiring it, you're not paying tax on it. This is why hodlers always win. Hodl on. You hit the sell button, the government takes some. You just hold it, it belongs to you. Reliant Clothing says, I would like to make my brand create an NFT. And in my opinion, anyone who doesn't create NFT or do some type of engagement via the medium of NFT, you're going to miss out the same way that a business in 1997 would miss out by not having a website, not incorporating the internet and having a website would be the same thing as not incorporating Web3 and having an NFT for your product. Sweet Dreams says XRP is one of the first investments. Congratulations, you picked a good one. You can't get your hands on the IHodlLife hoodies yet, although they are dope. Here they are. The infamous IHodlLife hoodies that everyone's been asking about. Here they are. They're so sick. But they're not available yet. Hang tight, everyone. They will be coming to you, and you will be able to sport one. Totally dope. We've got t-shirts and hats as well. You can see some of the hats up there on the wall. Whoops, right there on the wall. This backward camera screws me up. And they're very nice and thick. The sweaters we've chosen, they're very nice and thick. They're not like those cheesy thin ones, you know, you go to Mexico, you buy a sweater, you put it on, or you order from Amazon, you put it on, it's like cheesy, you know, cheap. These are very thick, you know, nice and warm, and especially, you know, being up here in Canada. Nice quality, but there's still a few tiny little details I'm going to change on the design. And like I said, those will be available in 2025. More importantly, that's why you want to own this coin. That hoodie is in those hats that you see there. That is the part of the clothing line that's going to be available for sale in the store, and all the sales that are made from that, 50% of the profits will be divided between all the NFT holders that are holding the NFT for our clothing line. So that's how important it is to get yourself a Nifty, and how important it is to get yourself this gold coin so you can be an owner in that clothing line, the IHodlLife IHL clothing and apparel company. We're going to open it as a separate company from IHodlLife, who we are. It's a separate company, and 50% of it will be owned by IHodlLife, and the other 50% of it is going to be owned by the community. And how you are an owner in that, as a community member, is you own the NFT. As long as you own an NFT, you have remember I said the NFT is a receipt of value. You have a receipt of value that you're now one of the owners of the company, which means 4 times a year you get dropped into your wallet profits. So we make $2 million in profit 1 year selling. $1 million is divided between the community members that are holding the NFT, and $1 million is left for the company. 50-50 split in profits because it's 50-50 split in ownership. So the NFT collection will represent 50% of the IHL or IHodlLife clothing line, which is the hats, the hoodies, the watches, the shoes, etc., etc. And that clothing line is not only physical; it's going to go metaverse as well. So you'll be able to wear the shirts and the hats in the metaverse, and we all know that's a huge play in the future. So there's going to be physical and meta apparel of all of our items. Stainsy says, what is the name of the cold wallet? You can go check it out. It's right up here. The link's in our bio. We've got the Nifty, the world's first offline NFT wallet, holds crypto and NFT, which is this guy right here. And then we also have the V20, which you'll find in our hodlers pack, my personal favorite crypto specific wallet. And then of course we've got the W20, which is the same as the V20. It just comes in a little bit of a smaller package. And you'll also find our X Seed Pro, which keeps your 24-word seed phrase safe. And all of that is available in our store, www.IHodlLife.com. There's the spelling for you right there, IHodlLife.com. And if you can't get the spelling right with the 2 L's, just hit the link in my bio and you can go to our store from there. How much XRP should you own to create generational wealth? As much as you can afford to acquire before you can't acquire it anymore. What gaming in crypto do you recommend? I don't really have anything in the crypto gaming space that I recommend. There is a couple protocols that are working on P2E, which is play to earn, which means people play the game and they actually earn cryptocurrency into their wallet for investing their time. And there is going to be a big swing of that coming out in the next few years, but I can't think of any specific games right now. The new Grand Theft Auto that's coming out is supposed to be the world's first kind of take the world by storm, play to earn game, where people are going to be able to put in time and literally make like $10 an hour in the metaverse, which is why you want NFTs. You might want to own real estate inside that metaverse because there's real money to be made. We won't go down that rabbit hole today. It's a whole different world of tokenization and asset understanding. Yes, Stainsy, we ship to the UK. Illuvium is another good metaverse project. Yes, I see someone commenting about Illuvium. It's definitely a really cool metaverse project. Stainsy says, what are my thoughts on Quant? I see a lot of comments today asking what are my thoughts on Quant. And I talk about Quant all the time. So everyone, please go check out more of my content and you'll find tons of information about Quant. Quant is an interoperation ledger. So basically what it is, it's a technology that lets blockchains talk to each other. Really, really simple. And it's designed in the ISO 20022 protocol group so that those blockchains can communicate with each other for financial transactions. So it's an extremely important web of holding all of that together for a really simple way to explain it. Stainsy says they're new to my page. Well, Stainsy, make sure you hit that follow and you are following along. Make sure to hit that like. Although we've already hit our 100,000, we're already going to give away a free X Seed Pro. And we're already at the end of the time today because I'm short on time today. And we're going to wind down the AMA or the live. So if you got any comments, guys, drop it now. Other than that, we're going to start shutting down the show here. What time am I at? I'm at 3:30 my time. So I have to get rolling. If you want to get notified when I'm live, make sure you're following along. Always share the live when you do see me go live, please. And of course, always show some love when you're here. My name's Tristan. I'm the founder and the CEO of IHodlLife, the world's best cryptocurrency and Web3 community, and the world's best cryptocurrency and Web3 store. And soon we're about to have the world's first cryptocurrency branded apparel line released to the public for the physical and the meta world. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate the community, and I love all of the people out there that hit the heart and shared a little bit of love so that somebody else can win something. I encourage you to continue to go out into the world with the mindset of community. I encourage you, as you learn the blockchain and the decentralized world, to continue acting in the world in a sense of community. I encourage you to use the example that I gave today about 9 of us on the block having everything and one person not, how we come together and help that person. I encourage you to be the person that spawns that. All 9 of those people are just going to sit there and they're going to exist and nobody's going to say shit. Until one person pipes up and says, hey everyone, hey, whoa, why don't we do this? What about this? It takes balls and it takes courage to be that person. But likely, that's the person where everyone's like, yeah, okay, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. Good idea. Because deep down, people really do want to be good people. They just need to be prompted to do it. So be the prompter. That doesn't mean run around and tell everybody, hey, what to do, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Be an advocate of that goodness. I always encourage when I end my lives to go out into the world, wherever you are, whatever day, afternoon, night it is, wherever you are, go out into the world with intent in your mind and intent in your heart to be good in good ways, to be honorable, to be honest, to be genuine, to have integrity, to do what the right thing is to do when no one's looking. I encourage you very deeply to be that type of person in the heart of decentralization, in the heart of cryptocurrency, in the heart of peer-to-peer transactions, in the heart of freedom. I encourage all of you to be like that. So get out of here, go enjoy your weekends. I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to love somebody that doesn't deserve your love just because you should anyway. Tristan here at IHodlLife. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers. We'll see you next Sunday. And don't forget, if you want to binge watch my content, you can always just hit the link in my bio. Other than checking out our store, you can always follow us on YouTube. All of it gets posted there for your second viewing. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you as much as you appreciate me.